you reign! For the hundreds in attendance, for the millions watching around the world, let's get ready for
Amy Cutler! A&B Combos Wrestling Edition. Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome to the most must-see wrestling review and live reaction show in all the land. I'm talking about A&B Combos
Wrestling Edition.
Now, I can already see, for some strange reason, we're coming in on Wi-Fi. We should be hardwired, and so I don't know
weird.
how we're looking, how we're sounding. Let's take a look. Let's take a look.
Uh-oh.
Do we look okay? Do we sound okay? Yeah, I think we look okay. I think we sound okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why. What's up, everybody? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you very much for joining us for Friday the 13th. Lightning crash. Okay. You know.
Did you go?
To the bathroom? Yes, I did.
No. Oh, my gosh.
No, we're going to have to go afterwards. Did not have time. Didn't have time. As you know, Friday the 13th, yeah, they're showing some people. They might show us. They might not. I don't know. I don't know.
Or they may just show the same video package they showed last time.
Did I get it? Something was just flying. I got my bug vacuum here. I don't think I got it.
Yeah, they just showed the same people they showed last time.
Same people?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well.
Oh, well.
Oh, well. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I think I got it. Same people last time? Well, that's fine. If they don't want to show us, that's cool. That is okay, okay. But
Our
we're starting with John
was the
Cena.
Best, baby.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. But it's okay.
We did, Ricker T.
That's
Thank
okay.
you. Let me give a shout out to the Mod Squad.
Give a shout out
Wow,
to the people.
He take his time walking in here backwards or whatever.
And
to the members. Hold on. My son Bayuan. Young boy. My son.
Can you
Young boy.
Can you get it? You got it? You got it? You're right?
Young boy, is that right? What's up?
What's going on?
Anthony.
Yeah.
The Teflon Don, the Mod Father.
How you doing?
JR Dugan.
What up, JR?
Samantha Poole.
Yeah.
You're not going to be here too long. Once you hit that 2.5 hour mark, you out. I got you.
Come on now. Why you got to do this?
Sophie Dopey in the house.
OG, triple OG.
I did see that Jay was the final man in the King of the Ring tournament. Darcy Chatham.
That is tasty. You put in here.
Rick RT. Don't you want to know? George Lewis.
I firmly believe she's trying to poison me. She'll never eat or drink nothing she makes me.
We don't eat and drink the same things.
I want to know. I want to know. Bless you. If something happens to me, there's your prime suspect.
Brian Motto. That's messed up. What if something really happened to you and then you over here saying that mess?
Prime suspect.
Wow.
Just throwing it out there.
Wow. Wesley Franklin.
Always a pleasure. Wesley.
Always a pleasure. Aaron Drew.
What's going on, Aaron?
Movie Queen.
I see you, Movie Queen. What's up?
All right. Jody Bennett.
Woo! What up, Jody?
What up, Jody?
I got to tell you, I am not totally mad at Cena's shirt and hat. I'm liking the look. I'm feeling the look.
It's not heelish.
Well, I mean, I don't know what it is. Well, let me run down while he grabs his microphone. Let me go ahead and give the shouts. And let's get into it. First in line with that fast pass, we see you. We appreciate you. Tyrell Breed, Black Panther Gaming. We acknowledge you.
Yeah.
Man, I can't believe Jey
Jody.
Uso lost his world championship to Gunther last week.
Why you got to bring that up? Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate all the blessings.
You just reopened that wound right there, brother. You just reopened that wound. crashed out hard. And it was interesting. There was a lot of people in the
China.
comments. People were like, okay, finally that terrible reign is over. Gunther's reign begins. Like, it's been all over the map, which is kind of wild.
Whatever.
To me. Kind of wild to me. But yeah, we crashed out hard.
I think that there's people who are bent on not liking who's popular because they think that makes them cool. John Cena.
Wow. Gonna throw in The Rock in the Mount Rushmore?
He could see the future?
Well, you see, that goes back to Bret the Hitman Hart, best there is, best there was, best ever. You know, so yeah, they're
together.
They're seers.
Forever.
They're seers. And ever. Yeah, I think we look okay.
Is
We sound
really
okay.
Smart. I'll give him that.
Yes.
I couldn't learn all those languages.
Yeah, anybody that can speak Mandarin Chinese fluently, read it, write it, understand it. Yeah.
Yeah, I give you props.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
Marked by Wrestling.
Marked by Wrestling's in the house. So let me go ahead and continue the shouts as John Chain has, mouthing off at the mouth. Fareed Saheed is up in the house. What up, Fareed? What are you looking for? What do you need?
Where's Stella?
Right here.
Oh.
Good to see you, Fareed Saheed. Jack Roman is in the building. What up, Zay? See, happy Friday the 13th. Yeah, I don't disagree with what Rikishi said. I know he's salty. I think he has a right to be salty. I think 51 days is crap.
Is he salty? He doesn't seem salty after the thing.
Rikishi?
Oh, Rikishi. Rikishi always got something to say.
Rikishi, he's definitely salty. I'd be salty. That was my boy. You massacred my boy. Look what you did to my boy.
Did Rikishi ever hold the title?
Moving on. Okay, he's like the proud father or son of a military person.
Marked by Wrestling just dropped another 2K tournament on his channel. Please check it out when y'all get a chance to give him some hours.
Absolutely. We're going to do it because we love you. CM Punk. Yeah, okay. Dro Davidian, what's going on, Dro? And of course, at the 14-minute, 30-second mark, my baby sister. Mwah.
Sister.
Love you, baby sis. Clay Lewis is in the house. What up, Clay?
What up, Clay?
His mama call him Clay. I'm going to call him Clay.
Clay.
You understand? Jack Roman, Michael McCarr. Oh, man.
I got to say, I know it's blue, but I feel like his gear, if it was red, would remind me of Bob's Big Boy, the checkered part.
I can see it. Sophie Dovey's been a member for 37 months. If that's not an OG, triple OG, I don't know what. And so says he.
OG.
Did you hear we're getting a Spaceballs too? Spaceballs!
No.
She has not seen the trailer. I've seen the trailer. Here's the situation. Never underestimate the power of the Schwartz. Mel Brooks, this month, going to be 99 years old.
Oh, my.
Spaceballs 2 comes out in 2027, and I'm praying. I'm saying a special prayer, and I need y'all to reach your hands out right now.
That he will still be
There's
alive.
a pastor in here. I need you to please get a special line to the man upstairs. Father God, please let this man complete Spaceballs 2 if he does nothing else in this lifetime. 99 years old, man. The fact that he's still waking up is a miracle in and of itself. He's seen him come. He's seen him go. He has confirmed Spaceballs 2. I need him to see it through. I don't think that's asking too much, Lord. Let's just put that out there. Thank you, Sophie Dofi.
We're not worthy.
I really like that shirt. It kind of reminds me of the Americano shirt. And here comes Cody Rhodes, folks, the American Nightmare. I'm going to be honest with you. This is probably an unpopular opinion. I do not want to see him with the title again. Something,
Ever?
Cody Rhodes. Not anytime soon. I unpopular opinion, perhaps. I do not want to see Cody Rhodes with the World Championship anytime soon. I think I've moved past it. I want somebody else to get that title. But I'll still do the whoa! Because that's cool to do. So yes, Friday the 13th. Tattoo parlors got deals. We're gonna be going immediately after this live, and we're gonna get a little bit of ink. We're gonna get a little bit of something. We're gonna get some gauge work going here on the ears. I'm excited.
You're gauging more.
Going up a notch.
You cannot stop, can you?
Going up a notch. I can stop when I want to.
Every time you're like, that's it.
I can stop. I don't need to do it. You don't want to do it? By the way, I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not going to do it.
We'll see.
I'm doing it.
He's doing it.
I'm doing it. So I'm excited about that.
Chats to get to.
Getting down the list. Sean Swaby, what's up? Chris Brandon, what's going on, my friend? We got Batman in the house. Where are you?
Batman.
What's going on, Batman? Thank you very much. By the way, that's my favorite DC superhero, Batman.
Yes,
welcome.
And I would like to say I'm his Wonder Woman, but I'm definitely his Harley Quinn.
It's not untrue. Joshua Niz, what up, Joshua?
Joshua.
Good to see you. Let me see who else do we have in here. Let me see if I can catch up in the chat. The first super chat of the night, starting off right by the Teflon Don. It's been a long work week, but we made it. Hey, when they appear, you sing. I gots to do it. For those that know, you know. And if you don't, you're going to find out. Also, happy Father's Day, King. And evening, Queen B. Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening to you as well.
For real. Happy early Father's Day to any fathers here in the chat. We hope you're going to have a good weekend. We hope that you are finally going to be respected as the father, as the king, as the man that you are. You know what I'm saying? That have him rub your feet. You understand? Draw you a bath.
You don't even take baths.
Get the slippers out. Get your morning paper out. Huh? Get that morning cup of coffee.
I'm gonna draw you a bubble bath. A little towboat with it. Towboat.
Toy tugboat. Happy almost Father's Day to everybody. See, we said he was smart. We said he was a genius.
Is a genius.
Teflon Don coming in hot. I'm not from NY, but
you showing off, you rolling of the R's.
That's what I'm talking about.
Why can't you cut all your shirts like that?
Why? I used to, actually.
Well, let's do it.
Not these. Why would we cut these perfectly good shirts?
To look like that.
No.
What do you work your arms out for?
I want to we can get a spare shirt and do it. I'm not cutting up the only shirt. Okay, I don't want to cut the only shirt. Yeah, they left Cross out of the King of the Ring. I don't know if y'all saw this. BFAB cut a promo talking about how she was left out of the Queen of the Ring. And I'm like, okay, she kind of stepped it up. I didn't love the promo. I want to talk to her. I want to tell her how I would prefer to see it. But I appreciate the fact that she did it. Actually. So I will say that much. Your body's telling you to go to sleep at the 2.5 hour mark. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at that. How Kentucky Blue Way? Yeah, I like that Kentucky Blue. It's nice. Like a
John
little Kentucky
Rushmore.
bourbon. Give me a tissue, please. And here comes the Viper.
Oh, where you been at? Did
He's
you see
in
that
this
lady
tournament.
was flipping out? That lady was like,
This is what you call business has just picked up, folks. I'm going to tell you right now, there's a storied history between Randy Orton, the Viper, and the so-called greatest of all time, John Cena. And I would very much like to see Randy Orton go for that title and beat John Cena
I'm pretty sure
one more time.
Didn't we see that?
You just pissing all over my parade today.
I just thought maybe you were having amnesia.
I said
Or I'm
one
tripping.
more time. You didn't let me finish. I said one more time. So you got to let somebody finish their
Nah,
statement.
player.
Okay. They got a storied history. All right, I like it. Jody Bennett started it off right. One of the things I like to do is an icebreaker is ask people where they are from and what's the current temperature where you are. Jody Bennett says 77 degrees in Florence, South Carolina, with rain and thunder.
Sounds good to me. Too dang hot out here.
Even if it means being in the King of the Ring tournament, I don't care who it is I have to go through, Cody. I love you like a brother, and you know that. I love you like a brother, and you know that. But I have to put your ass down to get to that punk. I will not hesitate
To get to that punk.
to do it.
I like it. See, I would call him a jive turkey. To get to that jive turkey,
That's your new thing, your jive turkey.
the jive turkey.
What was the other
Carmelina.
one?
What's up,
Hey,
Carmelina?
Carmelina. What was the other thing the other day? Jive turkey? There was another one.
Well, it's definitely
You said you wanted to bring back.
I want to bring back Sucker. I wanted to
Sucker.
bring back
Sucker.
Chump. Chump was another one. Look at here, Chump. You know, it just yeah. It just feels good when you call somebody Chump. Like I got a dog right here. Look at here, Chump. See, it rolls. Uh-oh. Oh, hello. Well, it looks like it's the A show. What is going on? The B show is gone. Ah! We will get rid of the B show. Welcome to the A show. Let me talk to you. All right, so I'm afraid that B is now left the building. She is gone. She is out, and she ain't coming back. Ha ha ha. Wait, I hear her. Never mind. I sincerely hope, Joe, that we do get Ron Killings out here. I'm excited for what we've got for him. I think it's going to be good. You know, the only thing about Spaceballs is it's unfortunate anybody that has passed that's not in the film anymore. John Candy, I love John Candy. You know, rest in peace. But the fact that Rick Moranis is coming out of retirement to do this, going to be fantastic. I just hope it's good. It's been 40 years since the original Spaceballs, and it's touchy when you make a sequel for something that was, you know, kind of a generational classic. So we'll have to see. All right, John Cena's leaving. He was all like, shh. Wow. John Cena boning out. And there is Ron Killings. There is Ron Killings. He's windmilling. Ron Killings is windmilling. Oh, he got that crazy look in his eye. He got that prisoner. We're about to do the cell block shank look in his eye. You missed it.
Sorry.
Out there fooling around. You missed it. Ron Killings came out here, put the hammer down. He had that cell block faux look in his eye, that crazy look. I'm gonna shank you. I like my fish squirming look.
Did he say anything before he started swinging, or he just started?
He just bombed. John Cena basically left the ring. He was all like, started walking up the ramp, and then Ron Killings come out there and then start bombing on him. Yeah, bombing on him.
Dang.
Like I'm doing this dog right here. This dirty dog. I can't be mad at you. Look at that Poonim.
Did you already read his second one?
Somebody did a second one. Which one was that?
The Teflon Don he did too.
Well, I'm coming in right now. I had to stop because what was going on screen. I had to carry the whole show by myself because you walked off the set.
Oh, good golly.
You walked off the set. People were clamoring for the A show. A show. A show. You should have heard it. Teflon Don with another super chat. Yes, indeed. Come on, Teflon. You say, I wasn't invited to the 2K tournament, okay? In my Jacob Fatu voice, marked by wrestling. I'm a dog walk your ass. And Mike Tyson, that like button.
That's his third one.
I did the second one already. Then.
Oh, okay. That's what I asked you.
I know. I can't keep them all track. I don't know which is which.
Okay.
Can't keep which is which. Okay, so that's a threat, and I'm very much excited to see this this tournament. So we can get him in next time. Slide into his DMs and get him in that tournament. I want to see how this thing is going to play out. Bailey Martin, we are well. How are you? Thank you for joining us.
Hey, Bailey.
We really appreciate that. And how's everybody doing for this Friday the 13th? Is anybody going to a tattoo shop and getting any Friday the 13th tattoos, any piercings? Anybody doing anything special for Father's Day? The thing about Father's Day is that it is a touchy subject for some, like a Mother's Day. You may not have the best relationship with your father. You may not have a father at all. It may have been a test tube baby. I don't know. You know, I don't know what the situation is. This could be a touchy situation. You could be. So for those that do not have a good relationship with their dad, as I know what it's like for your kids to not have a good relationship with you. Phone's gonna be a little dry this Sunday. But you know what? That's okay. You got a dad in me. I love you, son.
You got a dad in me.
I love you, daughter.
You got a dad in me. When your son seems oh so far away. I'm just making up. I have no idea the words to that song.
I feel like you're making fun of me a little bit. That's all right. We're gonna keep the good times rolling. We're gonna keep the good times rolling. I thought A was gonna cut his dreads. Sophie Dophie, here's the situation. Here's the situation. I'm still flirting with the idea of doing this. I was telling her the other day, I'm still flirting with the idea of doing this.
It's a big deal.
It is a big deal. I'm looking at Ron Killings. I'm trying to take it in. I've never seen him without hair, although he still technically has hair. But you know what I mean. It's the first time I've ever seen him like this, ever. And you've seen some old videos of him, and he's always had like some kind of braid or something. So, you know, I'm using some, and I have some pictures. I used to b-ball back in the day, way back in the day, you know, but your face changes, your body changes. And now I'm using the app, and I'm like, can I pull it off? I'm sure I could. She claimed she would still love me.
Hey, man, bandanas are a dime a dozen.
She claims. I don't believe it, but we'll see. We will see. So that's all I'm going to say about that. It's still under consideration. Let's leave it there. All right. So where's everybody chatting from? What is the current temperature?
By wrestling.
70 in Albany, New York, 85 degrees over there in Florida, 90 degrees in Austin, Texas, 61 in Tacoma for Michael. Ooh, Kiki Palmer's going to be a part of Spaceball too. That's going to be good. That's going to be real good. 65 in New York for Daniel A. 73 degrees in New York City. New York City. 83 degrees in South Carolina for 86 Goodyear. What up, 86? I like that name.
What up, 86?
Punk is not here right now. This is Bone Crusher. So I didn't do our introductions, so let me do the introductions. I'm actually surprised they didn't clamor all over me at first. That was interesting because I can kind of already give them a snack. So we've got 2 channel mascots. Let me go ahead and introduce them to you now. There you go. Check it out. Check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out. Bombed.
Get him, get him.
Then he gets the windmilling.
He ain't even got no shirt on. He's just like somebody's uncle. What
That's
you
how he
say
is right
about
now.
my mama?
He gave an interview on Busted Open Radio.
Oh yeah, I
and he
saw
was
that
shirtless.
too.
So this is how he is now. This is just how he is. You see what I mean? He's over here like he's being held back by the wardens and
Well, don't kiss him.
by the guards.
I've never seen John Cena that upset. I've never seen him do that. That's funny.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
That's funny.
All right, let me go ahead and get the introductions out of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, let me introduce to you the most must-see wrestling review and live reaction channel mascots in all the land. Coming in first is the original channel mascot. She is the Shih Tzu Terrier of Terror, weighing in at 15 pounds. Give it up for the one and the only Bone Crusher! Our other channel mascot, she is a mini golden doodle mix from parts unknown, which, by the way, they just got some fresh cuts and they're looking nice and fluffy. I love it. She's a mini golden doodle mix from parts unknown, weighing in at 35 pounds. Give it up for the one and only Stella, the storyteller Rose.
Woo! Now she's like, how do I get back down?
And those are our Dos channel mascots. Yes, indeed. Some channels will only give you one. We give you 2. Huh?
Okay, you got to read Mark by Wrestle Super Chat.
All right, coming in hot. Firefighter Jimmy, thank you for your service.
Hey,
good to see you, sir.
Jimmy.
Let me roll on down.
Hey, George Lewis.
George Lewis is over here. Him
Stella's
just walked out.
working.
And this is the part where I go,
Who's him?
Here's him. Ronaldo Emerson. Yeah. What's up, Ronaldo? And
Hey,
we've got
Ronaldo.
the one and only Isaiah Smalls. Baby. Juicy. What up, Isaiah? Thank you for joining us,
Right,
brother.
Samantha? I think he was trying to make out with him.
I wouldn't go that far.
It was a baseball argument.
There you go. There you go. Okay, Mark by Wrestling with a super chat says 50K equals cut the dreads. Oh, dang. Is that I want to be clear.
Can it be 100K maybe? Because at least 100K YouTube gives you a placard.
Is this American? This is not like Bitcoin or something, right?
No, he's saying 50,000 subscribers.
Oh, subscribers. Oh.
I mean, that's really okay. So as Sophie Dolphy has pointed out, we're actually at 31.1. 50,000 is a couple months away. I would say 100K because that would probably give you to the end of the year to get used to it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if 50K is it. But you give me something to think about.
What about 100,000
All right, I'll do it.
for 100K?
I'll do it. All right, get us to 100,000 before the end of the year. It's got to be before the end of the year.
And we'll do it on camera.
Got to be before the end of the year. Do it on camera. Do it on camera. Now by 12/31/31 at 11:59 and 59 seconds, if we're not at 100K
At the end of this year. All right, you heard it here.
I mean, 12/31/25.
If we hit 100,000 by December 31st, 2025, he will cut his dreads.
All right.
All right.
But if we don't, there's going to be what's going to be. I'll just do the dread comb over. That's how it's going to
Hey,
be.
Aaron Teagle, how are you?
Teflon Don is bald and proud. I used to be too, and I'm not mad at it. KJ, what up? Close to Nick's face. I love that. 80 degrees in St. Helena Island, South Carolina. All right. See, I'm sorry it took me a minute to get to the channel mascots. I should have introduced them earlier.
Mhm.
My bad. Aaron
Andrew
Teagle.
said you should make it a skit, have a redo the Rod Killings promo on Raw. I mean, we might as well do it that way if we end up getting there.
All right, so we're gonna table, and if it happens, we'll get some scissors, and I'm gonna do it. Put some respect on my name.
Put some respect on my name.
People lowering it. What about 75? 75. Can I get it? 75, 75, 75, 75,
Nah, we
75,
gonna stick with
75, 75. What
100K.
about 50, 50, 50, 55, 55, 55, 55, 50, 50K? There we go. Sold for 50K. All right. We have a King of the Ring Fatal 4-Way tournament going on right now. Who do y'all have to advance in this round? We've got Aleister Black, Orton, LA Knight, and who's the other guy in here?
Him.
Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo Hayes. I personally want to see Orton advance. I feel Orton is more than just comedy relief. I think he's due for a serious push, and I want to see it happen. Riverside County, weather 100 degrees. Oof. 100 degrees in Riverside County. Good gracious. Listen to Rick RT. Bam. Like, share, and subscribe to this family. It's a good time. Look, I say it every single time we go live. There are a lot of people out here that do this. There's plenty of room at the table for everybody. We appreciate you guys spending your time with us, your Friday night with us, your Friday the 13th with us. I want to give a shout out to somebody that we also collabed with a little bit, Minnie Portable. I know she was not feeling great earlier on in the week. If you haven't checked that out, go check out that whole situation. We, the coalition, are going to be back in the studio tomorrow to do our podcast, episode 16. We're going to be talking about some things. We're going to be breaking some things. And then that is going to be on podcast Tuesday for everybody. And then the video will be just for the members. So that's going to be coming up. Keep an eye out on that. And I have caught up in the chat. Okay, now see, now Movie Queen wants me to make an official contract. See, now why we...
But then you didn't read Steven's last one. So how did you...
Where? Did I miss it? Did I go over it?
Yeah.
Was it Super Chat?
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, how did I miss that? Okay, I'm sorry, Steven. I don't know how I missed that. My apologies. Marked by Wrestling, you say, if you ever see those TikTok videos, those two brothers sitting facing each other, and they're like, if a man is a human, like, yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen those. I don't think she's ever seen those. It's just they ask like crazy scenarios, which is kind of funny. If you can get 100K before Cena's last match in December, you should stream the cutting on that event.
Y'all want to see A cry?
I'll do it. Look, let me be Heath Ledger's Joker. I'm a man of my word.
Hi, Disciples of Jesus Christ Faith Zone. I'm assuming that it's either your first time in here or you changed your name from something else, because I for sure have not seen you in here before, but welcome. You missed Cena come out. It was just blah, blah, blah. He's the all four faces on Mount Rushmore. And then Cody came out to confront him, and then Randy Orton came out to confront both of them. And then LA Knight came out, and then John Cena left the ring to go up the ramp. Like, forget it. Y'all go ahead and argue. From his mama.
Beat him down like a punk in the street.
And now we have the fatal 4-way match between LA Knight, Carmelo Hayes, RKO, and Aleister Black for King of the Ring tournament.
Yeah. So who do y'all got for this? Who do you got for the win? Drop it in the chat right now. Who's going to advance in this tournament? Is it going to be him? Is it going to be Orton? Is it going to be Knight? Who do y'all got? Who do you got to advance? Nice move right there by Carmelo Hayes. Ooh. Melo taking out LA Knight right now. Oh, nice move. Nice move. Okay, somebody trying to get noticed. I can appreciate this.
I'm going to say Orton or Aleister.
You think Aleister Black is going to advance? Really?
I mean, they brought him back for something. They must have promised him something. They made his wife queen. Why not?
Okay. Carmelo just showing off right now. He's just showing off right now. 3 points is 3 points. You got to be doing all of this. LA Knight says, let me talk to you. I like it. Yeah, he came to work today.
It, man.
Let me see. Who do we got? Let's see. Yeah, I know. Orton should have been a 15-time champ a long time ago. Cody Rahim is better than Cody Rhodes. And that's what I'm saying. If Cody Rhodes is the person that's going to get this title again, I'm going to be bored. But if Cody Rahim shows up with that strap around his waist, boy, speaking with his chest,
right,
talking with his black outside voice, then he got my attention. But I'm not interested in Cody Rhodes being champion again. Let's move on. You got Orton, Sophie. JR's got LA Knight. Ooh, Mark Pro Wrestling thinks that it's going to be him that's going to take the pin. I think it should be. Zay thinks Orton's going to win. Brian thinks LA's going to win. Who do I think? Justin, I think the right person to take the pin in this match is in fact Carmelo. It doesn't feel right doing that to anybody else. Personally, I don't think they should do
Bailey
that.
Martin. Oh well, congratulations! That's awesome.
Going to work. TV channel 8 starts his money. Wow, that's fantastic. Are you going to be doing the weather? Are you backstage? Are you in front of the camera? What are you doing, Bailey?
Oh, you got Knight? Okay.
Bailey's got Knight.
We got LA Knight. We got LA Knight. Who's the current king of the ring? Who knows? Nobody even cares. You know what I mean? Like Gunther.
It's Gunther, right?
Yeah, Gunther and Nia, like as soon as they got their title shots, nobody called them king or queen anymore. It's almost like you're only the king or queen until the title shot.
Goodness.
It's prime coconut water and the vanilla creamer.
All right. Got my eye on you. She's trying to kill me. Marlo with the nope. Broke it up. Aleister Black broke it up. Melo had that cover. Look at that air he got on that. Flying through the air like one of those flying squirrels. Movie Queen wants to see Orton or Aleister Black. Personally, I want to see Orton get this win. Personally, I'm tired of them fooling around with this man. Okay, this is a former champion. He is bringing back the punt kick. You know, we're just wasting talent at this point. Okay, he put on some mass. He's ready to get down with the get down. And he needs another title around that waist. I think it'd be exciting to have him be champion. Other people can chase after it. You know? Everybody else had their shot. Let's move on. Well, maybe not Aleister Black. I don't think he's really, but who knows? That's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
Newest reporter, Bailey Martin. That is freaking awesome. We will be tuning in. You start Monday. You're going to be a reporter. Okay, so we're going to tune in. Let me see. What city is this? WGAL TV channel 8.
Oh, here, you want me to write that down?
Yes, because we will be supporting you. WGAL
channel 8.
WGAL TV channel 8. Welcome to the Weather Report, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to see you all. We have got a serious system coming in right now. We've got a sudden case of the LA Knights that's going to be all over the southern region here.
Wow.
Yeah, I love it. I fancy myself a amateur, if you will, meteorologist. Every time the weather report comes on, I always pretend to do the weather. We've got a green screen right here, and we should actually just make that happen. We should just throw on the suit, and I'm gonna do it.
Start doing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the weather. I'm gonna get myself out there because your boy may be out of a job.
That just means full-time YouTube people. That's all that means.
Yeah. The board wants to go ahead and, they want to fool around. So, I may need to come down to the WGAL. If you need a weather reporter, just let me know. Just let me know. But congratulations, that is awesome.
What state that is?
I don't think so. What state is that? We can look it up. Or city.
I'm assuming the city's in the state.
Well, yeah, but cities have different weather channels,
It's gonna be raining yams. Oh my gosh.
It's raining yams. Hallelujah. It's raining yams. Amen. That's
Hey,
what I'm talking about.
Almric. Oh, thank you for the happy
You
Father's
never
Day,
know,
even though I know
Sophie
you're
Dopey.
talking to
You
him.
never know. But we 9-game new.
Where is Omos?
Trashed by Elegance. Why is everybody hating on Dana Brooke like this? That's so cold. Yeah, we'll see, Sophie Duffy. We'll see. It's just the nature of the job. It's just kind of how it goes. But it's okay. I've been through it before. Your boys bounced back and has rose like a phoenix from the ashes. Although the set, we might have to kind of downsize.
Thomas Dallas, we were.
So the set might look a little
They
different.
showed us when they showed us for the Tiffany Stratton reaction.
Yeah.
Did they show us for another one or just that one?
Oh, they did. But
I think there was another one too.
Yeah, I fully agree with you. Monsembe young boy, absolutely. I'm all on the Ron Killings train. He's driving now. We are just the passengers. He's taking us for the ride, and I'm totally here for it. And again, we loved R-Truth. We all were stomach for R-Truth. We said we wanted R-Truth. We had the R-Truth sign that we made when we went to Worlds Collide.
Yeah.
But Ron Killings, that's a whole other level.
A whole nother level.
No, what did you say about Cornhole Firefighter? Yeah, I was, it's funny. I was wondering, our reaction was pretty, especially mine. I watched it back a couple different times because we had to put up a short. I really did not realize how crashed out I was. I was pretty upset. So I hope it wasn't too much for WWE television. Oh, wow. LA Knight just took out Orton. We got a 3. No. 2. We got a 2 count. Okay. I'm not going to go so far as to say that Dana Brooke wasn't good. I think Dana Brooke was fine. I think she was a good 24/7 champion. And the reason why I say that is because she wore that belt like it was the WWE Women's Championship. She wore it with pride.
Okay, here's my thing with Dana Brooke.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
Dana Brooke, when you look at her, you think, ooh, glamazon, because she was stacked, she was thick, she was like, oh yeah, she got some muscles. And then she got out there and fought like a little petite Barbie doll and didn't do much of nothing. So she was highly disappointing. And she didn't really start to step it up at all until she went down to NXT, and it was too little too late.
Yeah. I've said that before. We've said that before about talent where you just go, you need to show up, man, and get a little dirt under the fingernails. It ain't time to be pussyfooting around the ring.
Marked by Wrestling.
Marked by Wrestling with a super chat, Captain Ron.
I'm the captain now. I am the captain now.
I love that super chat. Thank you very much, Marked by Wrestling. Yeah. Yeah, you ain't lying. So what did you say about Cornhole Firefighter?
I did walk out. You dang right.
I played the other night. I won 3 out of the 4. All right. Won a 3 out of 4 in the tournament.
Oh!
And here's Big Bronson Reed.
Big
Bronson Reed.
Reed.
And here is
there's
Bronze Breaker.
Bronze Breaker.
Taking out LA Knight.
Like predicted.
Speared him out of his boots.
Just as predicted.
Carmelo Hayes about to capitalize.
Is he about to get to the King of the Ring tournament? No, you're not. No,
He
you're
might.
not. You already gave him the Andrade the Giant. Come on.
He might. No.
Yeah!
No. RKO onto LA Knight. We got a cover. Yes!
Yeah! Woo! I mean, I'm a little sad for Aleister, but at least he didn't get pinned.
Yeah! Orton advances. I'm gonna tell you right now. These dudes keep showing up like this. Them boys keep showing up like this out of
Them
nowhere.
boys. Them boys.
We're gonna have a problem here. Wow. Congratulations to the Viper. Yeah, Bronson Reed. This is gonna be a problem, man. This is a major factor in these matches now. You got some heavy hitters coming in on behalf of Rollins Angels interfering. And LA Knight, he's just all by himself. He ain't got the firepower.
Oh, it is gonna be Randy versus Sammy.
Well, rest in peace, Sammy.
I mean,
Rest in
that'll be
peace.
it would be a good tournament, but
It's all right.
can you imagine if it was Sammy and then Jay advances and it's Sammy versus Jay?
Yep.
That actually would be more entertaining.
Won't be mad at it. Benefits with Rollins. That is crazy. I didn't just hear that.
Hey, Just Alex.
The big dog is in the house. Arr, arr, arr. Just Alex of Alex's World. This is our brother from another mother. He, in fact, creates a safe space for wrestling fans like you and like us, dude. Thank you, brother, for being
He
in
said
here.
if you're ready to see the premier reaction channel in the YouTube space, let's hear you say 4 letters, 1 word.
Okay, he's just, how is it that he changes his yada I mean every single time? He figures out a way to change it up. Yada I mean. Hang on, let me rev it up. Let me give it a little gas because it's all gas, no brakes. Come on, baby. Don't turn on turnover. Don't want to flood it. Me.
Let me see what you're doing with your tongue.
No, man, it's a family show. You can't.
Nah, man, I just
seeing
want
what
to
I'm
see
doing with
why
my
I can't
tongue,
do
girl.
it.
We got kids up in here, baby.
Uh,
I had to go ahead and rev that up.
That's true, CW41. Where you been at?
Good to see you, CW. Yeah, Fatu is way over.
Justin, it's Jay,
Who's Jay?
the mystery spot.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of sad. I'm on the fence. I was talking with Mark Bar Wrestling about this a little earlier about Jey Uso getting this spot. I guess Ilya's not healthy right now, or they don't. Like, I thought it was going to be him.
Yeah.
So the fact that you put Jay up in here, I'm not sure where we're going with this. I don't really know how I feel about Jay right now. I don't know how I feel about any of this. I crashed out hard on Monday when he lost. It took me a couple days to just kind of come back around. I've given it some thought. I still feel like did him dirty. I know people are like, well, he's just a merch seller and he's just a this and a that. Everybody's all over the map with this, man. All I'm saying is, if a 90-day non-complete clause is longer than somebody's title reign, I got an issue with it. That's all I'm going to say. I got an issue with it.
Don't give him the title if you don't mean it.
I got an issue with it. You know, and it's not like the first time they have done him in a way where you're going to have a short title reign. Like, why do you keep doing this on Jay? Why do you keep giving him the title just for it to be gone like a candle in the wind?
I'm glad that it was such a good match, though. It was a great match.
It was a good match.
And Luther could not make him tap out. And at the end, you didn't know who was going to win. It was flipping back and forth, flipping, flopping, flipping. So
it was a good match.
That was good. That was good.
I still feel the type of way about it, though.
Win. It wasn't no easy win.
He walked over, but he limped back. That's for sure. That's for sure. So I don't know. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You should have seen all the people that love that Jay lost. I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude, where are all these haters coming? Hate. It's like a whole player haters ball 2025.
You know what's so interesting? I don't know. Did you guys see the New Day making fun of Jay's title reign? For any of y'all that didn't see that, you got to check that out because that was some heel stuff. They were totally mocking it. And Kofi was like, at least I held it longer than you did. And they
6 months. I had it for 6 months.
Yeah, they were totally making fun of him.
Dude, just pouring on us like all these
Kofi,
flavors.
Your loss was way more embarrassing.
Well, you may have held it for 6 months, but you lost it in 2 seconds.
Right. It wasn't like you put up a good fight to lose it.
You know? But I want to see a little more, like I said, I want to see a little more Uso penitentiary. I want to see a little more dirt. I want to see a little more seriousness. I want to see this man come out. And I want Ron Killings to be like, hey, let me holler at you, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody need to put some respect on your name. Huh?
Oh, yeah, Sophie Dopey. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, there we go. Look at that.
No,
Sophie Dopey
right?
says he held the IC
Wrestling?
title for 28 days, dude. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, dude. It's ridiculous.
Oh, for sure, Aaron. Cannon, yes, but still, he didn't even put up a fight. Plenty of people have at least put up a fight against Brock.
Yeah, there was no fight to be had.
I mean, it's not like Gunther is not tough. It's not like people wouldn't love to see Gunther and Brock Lesnar go at it.
That's what I'm saying. So he can talk about how he held it for as long as he did, but when you lose it as quickly as you did, that's what you're always going to be remembered for. And it's not a good thing. Yarami!
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. Just ask. By the way, are you doing a live tonight, brother? Or are you going to be doing a show tomorrow? Just want to let the people know so they can go ahead and show you that love.
Oh, yeah, George. I mean, they're going to ultimately always put the twins back together.
To do what?
To tag.
Ooh,
you don't think they're ever going to tag again?
Boo.
They're twin brothers that came in as a tag team. You don't ever want to see them tag again.
Not like as a like we're back in the tag division permanently. Like they can come together, like a one night only kind of a thing. I think especially Jay. I think he has surpassed this. He's risen above this. He has transcended this. You know what I mean? He's a now singles competitor. He's able to stand on his own 2 feet. I mean, again, you have to understand this is a big boy right here. He launches himself halfway across the ring.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, that's not easy. Tomorrow, 3 p.m., set your reminders. All right. Y'all heard it here first.
Yeah, CW 41.
Hey, I'm sorry, but welcome to the B Combos Wrestling. Okay, no problem. There you go. Welcome to the B Show. A's going to be quiet. I'm going to be with the dog. All right, what do we got? What do we got, Fatu?
Yeah, I think he'll get it back eventually too.
Who?
Jay.
The World Heavyweight title?
A title. I don't know if it would be the world heavyweight title or the title. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Jacob feel a little salty about that. I feel that type of way. Did she leave?
I don't know.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, hold up. Look at this. Look at this. Solo backstage with is that Bo Dallas? It's kind of hard to tell. What are y'all looking at me like that for? Oh my gosh. Okay, last one. Go on now. Come here, Stella. I can take you out.
Every parent has used that line on their kid.
Okay. Solo done threaten Fatu, basically saying that I can take you out at anytime I want because I brought you
better
in.
come to the ring with a little bit of Lucille barbed wire bat.
Okay. Now, my interest with this has peaked a little bit. Super nervous. All right, everybody, keep it down. Oh man. Alba Fire's taking Piper Niven's place now. I wanted to see a Titan against a Titan. Ooh, hold it. Selena Vega's in the house. Dang, she is tiny. I've got bigger chunks of corn in my crap.
Did y'all see that social media post with Zelina and Rhea working out?
Cannon arm. Yeah, you kind of did. You kind of did. Sorry about that, but it was
Hey,
a good
Alexis
moment.
Turner.
What up, Alexis?
Hey, Three Kings. Where you been at?
Oh, the weather knocked out SmackDown for you. Okay, that sucks. Well, we'll keep it up for you. Three Kings, what is going on, champ? All right, folks, a storm has arrived. That being Jade Cargill. Yes, indeed. I got to wait for the song, though. I got to wait for everybody to get into the ring.
Yeah, Kenny, but
sing the
maybe you'll
song.
see him again.
My goodness, she's looking more shredded than a Julian salad, baby.
Jeremiah, you got to eat. What did you eat?
There you go.
Is that Jacob Fatu right there in the ring? I mean, on the side. That's weird.
Okay. So we had Piper Niven. We're now gonna have Alba Fire, Jay Cargill, Nia Jax, and Mi Chin.
I wonder why they took Chelsea out.
Maybe she's injured. And what in the world? Something's flying in my face. Good gracious.
I guess
Okay.
so, movie queen.
I think it's terribly unfair unless she is in fact injured. I really was looking forward to seeing the big women get down with the get down. But that's okay. Alba Fire is no easy win. So she'll be fine. She would do just
Wait,
fine.
isn't Nia Jax in this?
She is. That's what I'm saying. I wanted to see Nia Jax and Piper Niven. I want to see a little bit of aggression. Those are some super heavyweights in there. You know, I want to see Jay Cargill. Yeah! Like I did that big stinky giant WrestleMania 3, dude. Right there in the middle of that ring. Pontiac Silverdome.
All right.
But alas, Alba Fire might be able to do it. She might be able to. Possible.
That's so funny. She said you're going to need to postpone the match till next week.
I mean,
That's hilarious. She's so good at her character.
I would. Oh, she's placing Chelsea, not Piper. Oh, okay.
Why, Dro?
Okay. All right.
Why'd you get a D?
Misunderstood. Okay. No, take her out. Look, it's part of her character. This is who Chelsea is. This is why she's so good at what she does and why I loved her as a United States champion. And this is nothing against Zelina Vega. I think she's doing a fantastic job stumping for herself as United States champion. Outside the ring more so than inside. Chelsea Green was more well-rounded. She was doing stuff clearly inside the ring. Getting a whole secret Hervis going on. She had letterhead. She changed her background, the fit. She was doing this outside the ring with some official letterhead as well, saying this is an official letter from my office. Like, it's just brilliant.
Yeah.
This is entertainment. She is so good at entertaining.
Yeah.
You know? And I love Zelina. I love the look. I love the cosplay, but it's not exactly the same. But that's just me. That reference mark has been marked by KO. Yeah, that's true. At least Lena's wait, at least Lena's doing more for their women's. Okay, yeah. I will say this. What Zelina Vega is doing outside the ring with this title, phenomenal. The bottom line is they are both taking on the role from which they were given to make something of it in a way that you should.
Yeah.
This should not just be wrestling. Shouldn't just be, okay, I wrestle my match and I'm going to go home and you're not going to see me again until I wrestle again. No, it should be a 24/7. Let me tweet. Let me post. Let me cut promos if they're not going to give me TV time like Karrion Kross does. You got to constantly get yourself out there. Constantly.
Actually, do you remember that when you were in the what hotel was that?
Easy. That's
Whatever
a lot.
hotel we were
Why are you
at.
bringing up old stuff? What?
That she was like, "Do you guys have tickets to the show tonight?" So people who are out there, you could get free tickets to the show.
Not mad at it. And then here we go back at the Allegiant Stadium.
WrestleMania.
Man, let me tell you something. I feel salty about that. I want The Rock to come out here. I want him to explain himself. You are the boss of TKO. How could you let this happen, Rock? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. I'm not holding my breath for Hakula. I'm not holding my breath. We'll see. We'll see. So to answer your question, CW, here's the situation.
If we do, we're not going into the show. We'll just be going live from there.
Yeah, the reality is we can't even imagine how expensive tickets are going to be next year. Can't even imagine. We got screwed this year, and we ain't getting screwed again.
Wasn't even worth it. Want my money back.
See that a year
rolling
ago.
bird.
Keep rolling, bird. This is the thing. They said a year ago, Nia Jax comes back, advances, wins the crown. She's back in here trying to do the dang thing again. No guarantees she's going to get that crown this time.
Why is she fighting in that jacket? All three kings. Yeah, we know you love that she's out there.
All right, well, I got to sing the song. I got to sing the song. Hold on. Where I got to get that super chat. All right, hold on. Yeah, Three Kings. That's a good way to get in here. Can I get to the yams? The sweet yams. Show me the way, because I got bills to pay.
Singing about
Can I
Nia
get to
Jams?
the yams? I mean, we got the guns and buns and never own in this matchup right now. You just had Jay Cargill hurdle Nia Jackson to those steel steps. And now we got a face down. Two lionesses. I appreciate that. Three Kings. We had to get to the yams. Had to do it. You going to get Piper Niven and John Jax? I mean, I might.
I like that Jade Cargill's gear is kind of gladiator. I mean, she needs to be wearing more of it, but I like that it's kind of gladiator-ish, you know?
This is an interesting question. Sean Swibby asks, do we feel like The Rock owes us money for not showing up?
Yeah, actually. If I would have bought that shirt, The Rock has returned to Las Vegas, they would have gave me my money back.
Yeah. And we saw the merch. We were there, and we've harped on this, and I'm not going to continue to do so. All I'm going to simply say is this. The Rock, Piper Niven just took out Mi Chin. The Rock set up expectations, and if you weren't fully ready to commit to those expectations, then you shouldn't have done it. You should have pivoted away.
Yep.
But you didn't. Everything was set up in a way that would lead us to believe that you're going to be there, and you let us down. I feel the type of way about that. All right, I like it. So you've got a technical still Queen of the Ring. Until a new queen is crowned.
She is queen.
She is still your Queen of the Ring, that being Nia Jax. Gosh.
Ooh.
Okay, Jay Cargill's getting the business end of all this, man. She just got squashed by Nia, squashed by Piper. Here we go. Oh, she fixed that updo. Hold on. I fixed that unbelievable. Dang. Big boot right there by Jade Cargill and takes out Piper Niven. Shin is about to go up outside of the ring. Hold on.
You're taking long enough, girl. Do something.
Gotta wait for him to be in position.
Wow.
Springboarded.
Nice.
Springboarded. Takes out everybody.
And then apologized. Why would you apologize? We could see you apologize in the back.
I like it. I like it, man. So yeah, so I do feel like The Rock does owe us a little bit of scratch because he sold this thing and it was a bill of goods. It was Confederate money. All right. It was
what?
I'm saying here, darling, that let me go ahead and where's my cigar? I said there, darling, that what we're playing with here is Confederate money.
Is that anything like counterfeit money?
Point is, that money is no good here in these United States of America. Estados Unidos.
Wow.
Darling.
All right.
All right.
What did Mark throw out there? Nia and Piper wouldn't be a bad short-term tag team. Female natural disasters. You ain't said none but a word. Well, actually, it was a few words, but you know. Mm-hmm.
Who said that?
Mark by Wrestling.
Okay, let me see. Let me catch up. Someone took a picture of Roxanne Perez's home on Twitter. Really? What's wrong with people? Why would you do that?
No, a picture of Roxanne at her home.
It took a picture of Roxanne Perez's home on Twitter. Oh.
Like she's home. She's not there.
So, and I see you chimed in as well. So what happened with Roxanne exactly?
I don't know.
Was she, was she home alone? And she thought she was home alone, like in the backyard, and she was like with the lace and everything? Like she was just back there chilling, and all of a sudden you see a drone pop up and was that the situation?
Where the hell did that come from?
You just said picture of her at home.
No, he just said like she's not there is what I think he was trying to say.
Well, then I saw, did you hear what happened with Roxanne? Something happened.
Then I don't know.
That's what I'm asking the questions here.
Well, I don't know.
Investigative journalism. If I'm going to be doing meteorology, I got to do investigative journalism.
Oh,
I need to know. A picture of Roxanne at her home posted a few minutes ago. So says Joni Bennett. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Roxanne got. Oh, that sucks. Okay. The Three Kings with a super chat. They posted a pic of her in her house through the window.
Oh.
See? And she was poo-pooing. I specifically said, was she all like, was it
like the same stalker who was stalking her before?
Was it like, you know what I mean? There was some kibbles and bits out there kind of a thing. Because the thing is, you've got laws, man, but look at that. Our independence. You've got laws about when it comes to filming and things like that, and you know, filming through somebody's window, depending on what the window is, depending on your local regulations, may not necessarily be totally illegal, but it's a total invasion of privacy, and people should have more sense. But obviously, people don't care.
Yeah.
So that sucks. I'm just kind of curious. Is this something? Okay, so she wasn't like in a compromised position or anything like that. But this is just part of her stalker thing. Somebody took a picture of her. That's
That's what it
crazy.
sounds like.
You know, I'm gonna tell you, that's scary, dude. It's wow. Piper Niven just crushes Jade Cargill in the corner of that ring. You know, it's a scary world because you just don't know about people anymore. And you think you what's gonna go outside real quick, let me walk the dog. Somebody's out there stalking you, about to kidnap you, knife you, pepper spray you. Here we go. We finally get the Titans going at it. Wow. Nine went down in slow motion.
I mean, that looked like the whole thing was in slow motion.
See, that's the move I'm talking about, that bulldog move. I hate it because your partner's got to hold you up and lift you up. And I don't like those moves. Yeah. I don't like those finishing moves. I don't like it at all. You got to come up with a move that doesn't require that. Here we go, Jade Cargill. Dang it. We got a 2. What's up with these stalkers? This is what I'm trying to say, man. It's ridiculous.
Stalker.
It's ridiculous. Not acceptable. So what's what I'm saying? Like, you want to go outside and walk your dog, whatever, and you're thinking you're in a good neighborhood. You got some weirdo stalking you who just shows up. It's scary, especially for a woman. Especially for a single woman. You know, it's a scary world out here, man. People got to have some respect. We've met people that have known us through the channel who have been completely respectful. Keep the, you know what I mean?
I also had someone find my phone number and call me.
Exactly.
So realized that I did not have my stuff secure enough.
Exactly. So it's scary, man. It's scary. I don't know people being creeps. It's not okay. All right, Jade Cargill bombing on everybody, but we just got a headbutt situation. And now she's being ping-ponged in between Piper Niven and Nia Jax, who are working together to take out. Oh! Wow! Oh my gosh, Nia Jax, this is not Netflix.
But
she just flipped her off.
But you just threw her into Wade Barrett. That's crazy.
She literally, it was like Air Jade coming at you, because she flew over that announce table. And then Nia Jax flips her off. Why? Like, this is not AEW. What are we doing? Wow. What up, the Daily Scramble? Good to see you.
Hey, Daily Scramble.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
Meechin in here by herself, man. This is not going to bode well for her. Yeah, they just plant her, boy.
Yeah, I think they will be a team at some point.
I mean, it made better sense than her and Candice LeRae. And that team is over as Nia just bombed on Piper Niven. Figure you took out the competition. Now I'm going to take you out. Uh-oh. Nia Jax is dragged Meechin into that corner. We're about to get a Yoko drop. She's about to do that doo-doo brown.
Oh!
We did it.
Oh! Elbow to the side of the face.
That would have been all over. Piper came in here, took her out. Oh, a couple of bulldogs.
Dang.
Just went through the barricade. Piper Niven just bulldozed.
Oh my goodness.
Nia Jax through that barricade. Nia Jax is down. She might still be in the last chance qualifiers. You never know.
Are they saying holy crap?
There's lawlessness on SmackDown tonight.
Oh,
Piper Niven crunches all over Meechin. Oh,
well, that was kind of weird, but
she got her.
Wow.
Jade Cargill advances.
Mark by wrestling. That was your prediction.
She picked her up. She planted her down. I don't know at what cost. She might have tore a labrum. Congratulations to Jade Cargill. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
So, yeah, I want to see personally everybody that doesn't make it. I want to see a last chance tournament situation.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Mi Chin, and I feel even worse for Keith Lee because Mi Chin's intestines have been destroyed. The baby maker has been flattened first by Nia Jax, and then it was fully destroyed by Piper Niven. They won't be having any kids by normal means. They need to seek adoption at this point. I'm pretty sure I saw ovary pop out. Oh, hold it. Hold it.
She's wearing razor blade. It's got razor blades on it. Pink razor blades. That's funny. She decided that made more sense than wearing them in her hair and cutting herself.
Because she will cut you.
That's right.
And I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. That wasn't bad. They gave these ladies time to cook. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I love at the press conference that everybody started cheering for her and she was like, I don't need you. I love it.
Saturday Night's main event is July 12th. Evolution is July 13th.
Oh, wow. CW.
All right. You know, we'll be streaming for that. Stick around. Like Barney exploded on her. Where's my shirt? Give me my shirt. I disagree with you, homeboy shirt. I think it's right there. You'll see it just a couple shirts down. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, CW41. This is for you. All right. I gotta disagree with you, homeboy. Which, by the way, in the merch shop now. Go ahead and get yours. Large, small, extra small, medium size. Yeah.
Extra medium.
Extra medium. Where did dogs go?
Out.
Yeah, I gotta disagree with you on that one, homeboy. How's your poker boy? We are caught up, Sophie Dopey. We just watched the latest episode last night on Poker Face. And
my poker face.
I love the show. If you all have not seen Poker Face, now that we're on commercial break, I highly recommend you go start with season 1, episode 1. It's just a fun ride. Season 2 is a little different than season 1. They're using some different music, we've noticed. It's a little more I don't know if the word creative is the right word. They're being more creative with the episodes and the music and whatnot.
I kind of think the first season was good, but the second season was better. And I feel like if you look through time, the first episode is always rough. You don't have a lot of chances these days to be rough. Like Seinfeld, like Friends, the first season was always like, ugh, because they were coming into their character.
It was bad.
Every season usually does get better with a show. That's usually how it works. Same with Office, same with everything. You know, as time goes on, you get better. Everybody gets into their character. Everybody, and especially because Poker Face is so popular that now they're just having star after star after star on the episodes, which is just making the episodes that much better. So,
right.
It's really coming into it's something good. It's something good.
What I love about it is that it starts off like a regular show.
Yeah.
And then you see how she has been woven into this like halfway through. I love it.
Jay Hendry.
What up, Jay? Say his name and he appears. I believe in Jay Hendry. I believe in Jay Hendry. What's going on?
You better be careful. Three Digler's going to come in here and hear you singing his song for somebody else.
I don't know. I've been looking for Three Digler's. He ain't up in here right now. Should I sing the song? Let me try it.
You're already singing for somebody
Say
else.
his name and he appears. I believe in 3 Diglets. I believe in 3 Diglets. I guess we'll see.
Abdul, are you in here?
We got American Pie reunion with last night's episode. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Jay Hendry. I need one of these things to be sponsored by Poland Spring Water. Poland Spring. Clear out your, you know what I mean? Like I need these guys to start drinking some Wawa, some Agua, some H2O. I'm concerned about their kidneys. They be taking these kidney shots, and if your kidney is already compromised from Wheatley vodka, then you're gonna need dude wipes.
But if you drink a lot and your kidney's holding liquor and you get hit in your kidney, is that like getting a shot? Like it comes back into you like you just took a shot of liquor?
Yeah,
Squeeze some liquor back into your...
All right, let's go ahead and
look at
represent.
that.
She's coming out. Let's represent.
I think her razor blades should have been gold. They should. Why are they purple?
I mean, you know, it's a look. It's a look. I wouldn't exactly say that. She looks like
Or silver.
Barney threw up on it. Oh, dang. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Let it cook. Let it cook. Maybe she's a Prince fan. Maybe today's National Prince Day. You know, I could be wrong. I mean, that fit was great. Look at that fit.
Yeah, that fit was fire.
Okay, so I saw somebody said something about Stephanie Vaquer, and I'm like, you know what? That's it. She has an aura about her. And I don't really say that about anybody, but I absolutely agree with what that person said. She has this aura about her. She comes out, she doesn't have to smile, and she just commands respect. Love it.
Real stupid. How you like me now? You see how real her laugh sounds, Mercedes Monet? Take note.
It was giving Liv Morgan vibes.
It was a little more evil, but yeah.
Yeah. Maybe this crowd ain't feeling her. This is Lexington, Kentucky crowd not feeling Naomi. And here comes Tiffany Stratton right now.
She taking note from R-Truth, or R-Truth took notes from her.
As well it should be. This is how you got to do it. This is how you're going to get yourself noticed. And here comes Tiffany Stratton, your WWE Women's Champion.
Is that a skirt that's not actually around her hip? What is that?
I don't know what it is. It looked
What
like
am I looking at?
She popped out of a birthday cake that was a little too tight.
Right?
And it got stuck on her waist.
Don't wear a skirt that don't actually go. That's a stripper skirt. See, that's not cute. I don't like that.
Oh, stripper skirt, stripper skirt, stripper skirt.
It's one thing to look sexy. It's another thing to look cheap. I think that looked cheap.
Mind your tongue, woman.
You think I'm cheap? What's that from? Anybody could name that movie? I know Mark by Wrestling could name that movie.
Maleficent?
Admit it. You think I'm cheap?
I don't know.
I love that movie. Maybe a lot of people didn't love that movie.
Yeah, right now would be a great time to do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yeah, the bottom doesn't make any sense.
No, she's just wearing a frilly belt.
And it's caught up under the belt, too. So it's kind of
It's
frayed.
weird.
What are you wearing, girl?
Exactly,
Okay.
Samantha.
She might have lost the bet to Ludwig Kaiser. We don't know.
That line was from, do you know, Mark by Wrestling?
Nope. Boo Boo the Fool. That's what they said. Who Boo Boo the Fool? Not me.
Woo!
I'm sorry. Did she say?
Yes,
Did she did?
she did.
She didn't call somebody out their name.
Yes, she did.
Where you been at, Stella? Okay,
You're not wrong, Lewis.
She stunned her into silence. She actually had no comeback, no anything. Wow, she really stunned Tiffany into silence, and all she could do was raise the belt.
She said, "You heard me, Beesh."
Okay, Nia Jax is over here. Where does she come from? Interesting. Ooh, she just bombed. Oh.
Mark by Wrestling. Did you hear my quote?
Nia just pulled her into the corner. Tiffany's about to get squashed. Oh, she squashed her.
The PP later.
Uh-oh.
Nia's not gonna let her. Hit her with the briefcase. I quoted to him when I said that Tiffany looked cheap. I said, "You think I look cheap?" No, it's you think I'm cheap. You thought I was cheap?
I don't know. I don't know what you're
think
quoting.
I'm cheap. I was trying to say it just like she said it. I wanted to see if you knew, but that's okay.
She might cash in an Evolution.
Taking everybody's suggestions into account, Motor City Machine Guns. So you're the veterans of this division resonate. Tonight I want you to set the tone. You guys get the wire.
I'm sorry, they're the veterans of this division?
Yeah, they've been around.
No. You're the veterans of the wrestling world, not of this division here.
Well, I mean, I don't think you meant any harm by it.
Okay, it was Death Becomes Her when Marilyn Streep and Goldie Hawn were fighting right after they both had killed each other.
Oh.
And then she was like, Marilyn Streep had to hold her head up and she was like, "Admit it, you and your friends thought I was cheap."
Death Becomes Her.
Death Becomes Her. And then Goldie Hawn was like, and then she sat down and the little pole went through her and she's like, "I thought you were cheap."
Oh, I haven't seen that film in a while. I never really quoted much from that film. Okay.
Is it Mark by Wrestling? That is so funny. I love Death Becomes Her. I think that movie is such a classic.
What's the quote that's trending right now?
We used to have it on VHS, and me and my girls used to just watch it over and over again.
And why is it trending right now?
Yeah, what's trending on it?
I thought that was going overboard. Oh, you mean, well, funny enough, Goldie Hawn was in the original Overboard. That was another Goldie Hawn film, and a very good Goldie Hawn film, by the way. If you haven't seen that, that was rude. That was really. Oh, that one. Yeah. Because that's on everybody on TikTok. That's they're doing that. Like they'll say, you didn't give me extra guac in my burrito. Then it's like, that was rude. That was really rude. That's like that's how everybody's doing on TikTok right now. That's interesting. Oh wow. And Captain Ron.
What you want from me? You just want attention. Huh?
Yeah, well, we need to see the Wyatt Six compete. We need to get something going on over here. They're back. I'm really wanting to know what's going on with Alexa Bliss and Charlotte because they're obviously going to be in this tournament. They're on the same brand. Like, what are we doing right now? This is what I want to know. A lot of questions, need some answers. I don't think I've even seen that. Oh, wow. Oh, Sophie Dophie. Listen.
You're missing out.
Listen, it's a solid film. It's a solid film. It really is. It's just it's a nice, fun ride. If you got 90 minutes, if you got nothing going on this weekend, I don't know what you got going on for Father's Day. I think you would enjoy it.
Well, welcome back.
Welcome back, my son. Bay, a young boy. Yeah, you wouldn't be mad at it. We're gonna go see Ballerina. I know we were going to, but we just haven't done it. The new Avengers. We're basically now at a point where we're just gonna wait for it to stream and then we'll check it out. The motivation just wasn't there since the previous phase of MCU. We saw pretty much all of them in the theater, from the rooter to the tutor.
From the rooter to the tutor.
But even though it looked like a good film,
that's crazy. Mark by Wrestling didn't make it either, and that's saying a lot. All you do is watch movies.
It's his thing, and I respect him for it.
That's
I appreciate anybody that watches films because I love TV and film. But it just wasn't something that I was like, I'm so anxious to spend my hard-earned money on kind of a film, and I don't know why that was. Maybe because it's Endgame left a bad taste in my mouth. I don't know. I am curious to see Fantastic Four. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, that's another thing I am salty about. Back in the day, like you mentioned, Sophie Dophie, Spaceballs. Let's just go way back in the day, Spaceballs Day. You had a movie that comes out in the theater. It would not be on VHS or DVD for months and months and months. Like you would want to go see it because you wouldn't be able to see it.
Right.
And now a film comes out.
You just see it on cable 2 weeks later.
You know what I mean?
I guess it's not cable.
Basically, it streams on Max or whatever.
Right.
Like it's coming to streaming services like shortly thereafter. And it's like the motivation is not the same. All right, here we go. Fireflies are out. Oh man, it's never this. Look at the Fireflies. Look at the Fireflies. Oh, it never gets old. Still gives me chills. We got it. Does it light up? Does it light up?
No, it does not.
It does not light up.
I just need to put batteries in it. I guess I should take the tag off of it too.
Look at that. I love how they come out. It's very, this is, it makes sense for Friday the 13th for them to come out like this.
Yeah.
But I also love how they come out. They're just sort of like a horror film, like they're broken and they're bent over and they're all kind of, you know what I mean? The music is even kind of, sounds like the hull of a ship. I love it.
Hey, where's Alexa? Oh, she fell down.
And again, the fact that we are not shying away from who these people are, like, oh, this is
Yeah.
Carjack. This is new. You know what I mean?
Carjack.
like we know who you are. This is Jigsaw. I like to play a game. You know, it's like, no, it's Dexter Lumis. We know you, dog. Your necklace is on backwards.
And we love you. This,
Yeah.
it flips and flops.
Yeah. There you go.
Woo!
Nice move by
Nice,
Dexter
Dex.
Lumis. My man is springy.
Gosh, Michelle did not age, boy. She looked good.
Yeah, she and her husband Mark Calloway, aka the Undertaker, they were talking, and I guess Taker is a mama's boy. Mama loves her some Taker more than the other brothers. So she was telling a story about meeting them for the first time at a family reunion, and they had food and whatnot. And she was like, yeah, and your mama made you a plate. And she was like, don't nobody touch Mark's plate. That is Mark's plate. And he's like, I'm the original head of the table. I love my mama. Why you give my mama a hard time? And she's like, you know, I love your mama. Yeah, he had to get heart surgery too. Yeah, he's been through it, man.
They
Taker's
are
been through
boys
it.
or girls or both?
Definitely girls. I don't know if they have.
What is it with all these girls?
Do they have
Triple
boys?
H got girls. Edge got girls. They
Rock.
got girls.
Rock.
The Rock got girls. So the women's division in 15 years is gonna be tight.
I mean,
Cody's got a girl.
I wouldn't say that because Ava Raine doesn't wrestle, and she's barely passing it as a GM right now. So, just because you got the genetic background doesn't mean that you're gonna be a contender. Okay, she's a better GM than she was a wrestler. But I'm just saying.
That's not
Now,
saying much.
if it was Brock Lesnar's daughter, that's a whole other conversation. Okay, that woman is a shot putter. Look, y'all know I love the Summer Olympics, and I can't wait for the new Summer Olympics. They're coming out here to LA. Can't wait. If you've ever watched it and you watch that competition with the shot put and whatever, you got to understand a lot of it is momentum, but the strength that it takes is incredible to hurdle whatever it is that you're tossing out such a distance. Like, it's so incredible.
You know,
And
I always just thought he was on roids, but looking at her, clearly he just has so much testosterone that he even gave it to the girl.
Well, the roids took over.
But then, what he passed the roids through his semen?
Yes. I don't think we can say that on air, but yes.
Through his swimmers?
Yes.
Do roids pass through the swimmers?
Yes. Those roids were jacking up and ready, dude. They were hulking up all the way down there,
Hi,
man.
Opal.
Going through the fallopian tubes, brother.
Opal, you on Ambrose? You are on the wrong channel for that.
Yep.
That
a
is not
beast.
till Wednesday night, my friend.
Yeah, and it ain't nobody's Ambrose. It's Jon Moxley.
That's right.
You gotta say it like that.
Max.
Jay got boys. Yeah, he do. Brought his son out there talking about, hey, kids, listen to your parents. Brush your teeth. Pick yourself up. What are we doing right now, Jay? You just lost. You lost to a man that you've lost 2 times before. You're a loser. What are you doing? I just crashed out because you're lost. And you're over here talking about your training, your prayers, your vitamins, your brush your teeth. Get up out my ring, Jay. Put some hair on that chest. And when you man up, you can come back and have a conversation.
First of all, he wants to tell all his little fans out there that just because you lost don't mean you don't get up and try again. You don't get up and you still can hold your head high because you fought a good fight. And those kids are listening to him. And so, yeah, you do need to listen to your parents. And there's nothing wrong with that. Don't be an old fuddy-duddy.
Take your fuzzy-headed kid and get him about that ring.
The views of A do not reflect the views of A and B Combos
And if
Wrestling
I were Jay's son, I'd be like, Dad,
Division.
man up. Let's go. That's right. We'll slap him across the face. Slap that beard off him. I will slap his hair back to black. I know that.
Scott Steiner's son just got signed. Well, hopefully he's more stable than his crazy daddy. Hey, CT Hill.
What up, CT?
How you doing? We do want OTC back.
All right, George Lewis.
Mark Henry's son too. Yeah.
Who? Oh, yeah.
But they're
you're right.
older. Like they're all already older. I'm talking about like this new generation, like Cody's daughter, Seth and Becky's daughter. Like I'm talking about these younger daughters that are all like 2 and 3. They're all girls.
Yep.
So in 18 years,
guess we'll see. George Lewis, to answer your question in regards to Brie Bella, I'm teaming with her sister Nikki. I was all a fan of Twin Magic. If they're going to do that again or whatever, I have no idea, because now we see them, they don't really look alike like they used to look alike. Just like the Usos, when they first came in, it was like, oh, dang, they twins. It was really easy to tell. They looked exactly alike. Now, totally different.
not so much.
But for me, for my money, what I would actually prefer is for them not to immediately go to the front of the line and challenge for the titles. I want to see them come in here. And I would love for the brass to be like, listen, Nikki, Brie, here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you guys a 6-month deal right now. We want to see you in some matches. Are you healthy? Are you good? Are you going to do this? Like, I want to see you racking up some wins. And I want to see you struggle a little bit. I want to see you, catch a beat down from the champs. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see like by the time we get to that match, we're at a point where the crowd is like, yeah, I can see they earned it. And then even during that match, you don't know who's going to win. Like, I want to see the struggle. I'm tired of the front of the line treatment for everybody. You got to start racking up some dubs, as far as I'm concerned.
I really like that move. Let me tell you why. I don't think you were looking at the TV.
Oh, I saw it.
The way that because they're both crazy, he pulled him by the hair and threw him and was even rough with him. Like, like he's even handling his partner. Dex looks crazy. I love it.
He does.
I love Dex. This is so perfect for Dex and Gacy.
Okay, I don't think he meant to do that. Actually, I'm not quite sure what was meant to happen right there. Gonna sneeze?
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was crying after Jay lost. That doesn't mean I'm mad. I want to see you be mad. He wasn't mad.
Yeah.
So we get brush your teeth, drink your water, take your vitamins, pick up your socks and your drawers. No, this is no time for a after school special. I don't want to see an after school special, Jay.
As Mark by Wrestling pointed out, he is the new top merch seller. He's the new Bret Hart, so he's gonna be the listen to your parents guy.
No, I love your Yeeties. I love your Yeets. I love it. Delicious. But now's not the time for it. I need you to get a little more aggressive, bro. A little more aggressive, bro. There you go.
Shinsuke.
Nightmare Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Andrade, and Shinsuke Nakamura. That is still to come. First round fatal four-way. King of the Ring.
Okay. Sorry about that little work thing there. Here we go. Look at this. See?
No, I haven't. Have you seen Ron Killings? Listen, man. I ain't seen either one of them. But I know you're close. So do me a favor. Let him know I'm on the way to the ring right now. Tell him to meet me there.
Okay. Okay.
All righty then.
He said to,
You got a super chat.
I know, he said to Jimmy to tell him to come on out to the ring and let's holla. I'm not mad at that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad at that at all. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Yes, they did look more alike with short black hair. You're absolutely right, which made the twin magic work. You know, even with longer hair, it still was fine. What up, Dylan Danger? Good to see you.
Hey, Dylan.
I think the Bella twins had their uniqueness. I think as time went on, I think Nikki Bella got a little better in the ring than Brie Bella did. And at this juncture, I'm going to say that Nikki Bella is better in the ring than Brie Bella, because the last time I saw Brie Bella, it was awful. It was awful. And if you're going to get into the ring, especially, and we've said this before, if you attempt to dive through the ropes, practice, practice, practice. And then you practice some more, and then you practice some more. Especially if you have not done it in a really long time. I think people who have done it were like, oh, I can do this again. And it feels familiar. Like, okay, I got this. There's a difference between people that do this regularly every single week versus people that come back and moonlight.
Yeah.
And it showed. And it was not good. But I love the Bellas. Not poo-pooing. Rock by Wrestling says, hey, the Fonz. My brother, I think you want Jay to be Jacob. We got Jacob at home. It's all right. Hey, just squash it. That's going back to Beverly Hills 90210. One time they had one black guy on the show. the one time, because, you know, brothers didn't get like that down there in Beverly Hills. Didn't happen like that.
Didn't happen like that.
It was always with some unique name coming in here. Oh, hi, how are you? Are you from Inglewood? What are you doing over here? Little Malik? Yeah, Beverly Hills 90210. You didn't realize just what kind of show it was. It was an Aaron Spelling show, old white guy. What are you going to do? All right.
Hey, Clay. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
I'm not saying I want him to be a Jacob Fatu. What I am saying is, and it's fine. I get that he's a merch mover and everything. And that's totally cool. And I get it. I get it. I don't think it's unfair. Okay, here's the issue that I have with it. For as many people that can say, hey, you know what? There were some haters out there. I'm not talking about them. But we see week after week the people that are invested in Jey Uso. And I saw online, I saw the crash outs by people who were all kinds of mad when he lost. If we're outraged and the person that lost doesn't show any outrage, then why should we be outraged? I need you to feel what we're feeling and give me a little sign It's you know what?
Channel is this?
It's Sling. It's USA. You know what? Here's a perfect example. Anybody see Dodgeball? A true underdog story? Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Okay? And there was a guy in there, if you remember, who was being told, you got to get angry. You got to get mean. He had the glasses. He had the family. He had the wife. He didn't want to get mean until he saw his wife being kissed up on by somebody. Then he got angry. I need Jade to get a little angry. I'm not saying I need you to get a kick to the nether regions. Are you angry now? No.
Are you angry now?
That's what I need. There we go. All right, here we go. John Cena's back out here trying to have some words with Ron Killings. You just crossed some lines. Is this Tropic Thunder? You just crossed some lines. Somebody's a fan of Tropic Thunder. Mark Bar Wrestling with another super chat. Thank you, Mark Bar Wrestling. John Cena sounds less like the guy who sold his soul to the final boss and more like a hall monitor, the Dwight Schrute of WWE villains.
That's funny.
And here comes CM Punk instead. I couldn't agree with you more.
That's hilarious.
Absolutely. I could not agree with you more. And that's why I can't take this serious. But here comes CM Punk. That is a perfect summation of what's going on with Cena right now. Absolutely. Somebody had to do it. Tie Spine Nathaniel, what up? Oh, that's what you're saying for Clay Lewis? Clay Lewis, oh gosh, that sucks. I'm so sorry.
No one makes me
I'm so
bleed my
sorry.
own blood. Thomas, that's funny.
I'm so sorry. Praying for you and your family. Yeah, the rebooted 90210 sucks so hard. You can't just recreate lightning in a bottle. At that time, what that show was, it was lightning in a bottle. You can't just redo that. And quite honestly, no one asked you to. It should never have been done. You want to hear a joke? That's funny. Nikki Bella paved the way for women like Io Sky. Hey, look, it started with a 2-minute Bellas match. It had to start somewhere. It had to start somewhere. Oh my gosh. You got to bring in Ryback. Ryback. You're Ryback. He's gonna puke.
I mean, George, he's CM Punk. You can't compare CM Punk and John Cena's crowd reactions to anybody.
Yeah, this crowd loved them some CM Punk. Yep. Preach it. For old time's sake, I'm going to give you a chance, he said.
I was just telling Cassius that story yesterday.
Stop what you're doing. Let these people celebrate who and what you are. Let them put you on a pedestal on your way out. Let them celebrate the sacrifice.
This is exactly what Mark Bar Wrestling's been
Look
saying.
at that shirt that person has. That is so funny.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Oh,
we
wow.
are getting okay. We're going over the edge on this show today. Okay.
Hi, Mike Brand.
Why would I waste my time?
These people don't matter. This place doesn't matter. Basketball doesn't matter. Horse racing doesn't matter. This is the only thing that matters.
Wow, he really knows how to insult people. I'll tell you that.
To the same idiots that are wearing this T-shirt and singing your song, bad chance. Okay, all right.
He's not wrong.
No.
That CM Punk gave you an out. All right, but now please, we'll do it your way. Let the disrespect begin. Ironically enough, you're right.
Oh, that's nice. He said, "Let the disrespect begin." Okay.
And everybody knows it's about to get real. And ladies and gentlemen on TV land watching on the USA Network, it is about to get real.
Punk said it's about to get real. He just broke the fourth wall. Hold on.
That you want so badly. There's an old saying, you tell a strong man a lie to offend him. That's why it pisses me off that you, of all people, call me a hypocrite. Conversely, you tell a weak man the truth, and that affects him. And here's the truth, John.
We want truth. Yeah, I see what you're doing. You're weaving some truth. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
You can't beat me. When I'm at my best, you never could. And now, you said you're going to ruin wrestling. I'm taking it upon myself to go ahead and save it.
Which I still don't see how he's ruined anything.
Bear with me here, folks.
We're halfway through. What has he really done? Is this written out? Is he riffing here? Huh, that's funny, movie queen. That's funny.
Your hair is way too greasy, bro.
You saying he's a grease ball?
Mhm.
I'm not mad at the outfit.
Well, I sound like a PG John Cena. Which is ironic because you know who you sound like? I'm going to ruin wrestling. I'm going to take the strap and leave. Man, you sound like CM Punk. And that's ironic.
Interesting.
You're stealing my best material, John. I won the title. I left with the title. You're trying to follow in my footsteps. I did it. I said I was going to do it, and I did it. You know what?
He's not wrong.
You couldn't stop me. You think challenging me to Night of Champions is going to stop me? John. John Boy.
John Boy.
Here's CM Punk to make your title run interesting. Here comes CM Punk to make John Cena's retirement tour palatable, watchable.
There you go. I like it, man. Yeah, we're dropping some real stuff here. Aha!
John Cena like that.
Are you gonna say The Rock? Are you gonna say The Rock? Okay, you didn't say The Rock. Okay.
Did he just leave John Cena speechless?
That seems to be happening with the champions tonight.
Interesting.
Tiffany was left speechless. You could see it in her face. There are some people that you're gonna want to play poker with.
And
Tiffany Stratton's one of them.
Killen's coming from behind.
Yep, there he is. We heard the crowd. And he's got it locked in nicely. Finally, Cena's got a little color in his face. How was it that R-Truth, Ron Killings, has Cena's move locked in better than John Cena? And I'm gonna say right now, Killings looks like a patient that escaped from Arkham Asylum.
He does, right?
And he's just coming out for vengeance. He would do well in the DC Universe. I will tell you. I love it. He looks weird without his hair. It's going to take some getting used to. It's like looking at Tommaso Ciampa without a beard. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Woo! You can't even see him.
Wow, where did Brian go? Woo!
Now that's a robe.
Yeah, that's a robe. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. Whatever's going on with Alexa Bliss, and it keeps crossing paths. This has to
go to something.
Yeah, exactly. Something has to happen here. But that is one heck of a robe she's got on. And I actually really like it. It's very...
I like it too.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Very nice. But this is also the thing that frustrates me. We talked about this earlier. We talked about it before, that you have a king and a queen, and they had the crown for like a minute, and then it was just like forgotten about. And I really wish that they would come out here with their crown, remind everybody who they are.
I wish she would have brought out her Charlotte doll.
That would be nice.
Alexa
Bliss interrupts Charlotte Flair. That robe does look like the Queen of Hearts robe. Like it has the same kind of flair to it. See what I did there?
Flair.
Woo!
Oh, thank you, Alex. Thanks for stopping in.
Just Alex?
Yes, he's heading out.
All right, Just Alex. God bless you, brother. Thank you very much. Love back to you. Have a good night, and we will catch you tomorrow for your live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was very interesting. Yeah, this has actually been a pretty decent show. I like the fact that we got Killings coming in hot constantly.
Mhm.
I would absolutely love for him to be the guy to take the title up off of Cena. At this juncture, I'm still not convinced what exactly is going to happen. I am still not mad at John Cena going to the end of the year without it. But if there was one person to take it off of him, considering everything that's taken place, and if you want to give him, we'll just call it the Uso treatment, the Jade treatment,
The J treatment.
and have him be a champion for about 2 weeks, I'm totally fine with that. Just so long as my man gets that accolade. Totally fine with that. Totally fine with that. Although I think Ron Killings could hold it for a good long while because don't nobody want to face somebody that's crazy.
Yeah.
You may know karate, but I am crazy.
You better ask somebody.
Mark Bar Wrestling with a super chat. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Mark Bar Wrestling. And you said you're a goat. And I will put you in a spit roast and sacrifice you to the gods of wrestling. Put that quote on a plaque. Fire. Scotty's on fire.
I mean, honestly, John Cena was speechless. That's a first.
I mean, it's a very real line. And I love saying, I'm going to pray to the wrestling gods of old because it's funny. I'm going to spit roast you and sacrifice you to the wrestling gods. I mean, dang, dude.
Yeah.
Now, does anybody here actually think that John Cena is going to lose the title of CM Punk? I don't. Not now.
Not now.
Because, and thank you, Mark by Wrestling, for that super chat. This is not the time for him and Punk to begin. This is not about John Cena getting into it with CM Punk and having a feud that's going to continue on. Like, that's a normal wrestling thing. That's not the John Cena retirement tour.
Right.
He's just kind of, the train is going down the tracks, and whoever's hopping on, whoever's fortunate enough to get on the train, like Steven Seagal did in Under Siege 2, when he's on the top of a mountain and he just hops on top of the train and happens to stick the landing. Whoever sticks the landing, this is who I'm going to feud with until we get to the next stop. And then off you go.
Yeah.
But it's gotta have a culmination. It's gotta come to a head. Something's gotta have a conclusion. And this Ron Killings thing kind of came out of nowhere. This is something what I'm seeing here. They had no intention on him feuding with Ron Killings. This just came out of wherever it came out of. It was organic. And now we're throwing him into the mix.
Oh, yeah. Regardless of what they say, I agree with you.
You know what I mean? And so now it's like, what do we do? Where are we going? And I don't want to see him just come out week after week beating him up. Like, I want to see something happen. Here we go. Ron Killings backstage. Okay. Match against Cena next week. It didn't say it was a championship match. So we saw them do this once before, but that was him and R-Truth. Was Ron Killings fitting
But why
to do?
not a championship match?
We'll get there. We'll get there. I don't think there. I don't see him defending this title on SmackDown right now.
I guess.
I love Charlotte Flair's outfit. Everything about it. Her knee brace, the mirror stuff. It reminds me just like with Jade Cargill. This is it's a wonderfully fitting outfit, unlike that other outfit that she wore that looked like a diaper.
A diaper.
A diaper.
Who do you have? You have Charlotte or Alexa?
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. This is a tough one. I'm split. Let me see what the people got to say. Who do you got for this match? I need to think about this
Not sure either.
because I feel like I know who it should be, but I'm just not sure they're going to go that direction because the reason why I'm saying this, Alexa Bliss, whatever she's got going on with Charlotte Flair is not over, clearly. I don't know if there's a path forward with her and the Wide Six right now. We haven't really done much of anything with that because I would say if there was, she could take the hit and she could move on and do Wide Six stuff. Clearly, the Secret Service is doing whatever the Secret Service is doing. And Candice LeRae, God bless her heart, she's now linked up with her man and Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah, she's not getting nothing.
And it doesn't really involve the title hunt.
Charlotte. Rick Ortiz for Miss Bliss. Anna's Bliss. JR's Alexa. Marked by Wrestling. I can't believe you have Charlotte.
I mean, I hate for Charlotte to keep getting the hate because she keeps, getting the front of the line treatment, but I mean, it needs star power. I'm throwing this out here. Nothing against Candice LeRae, okay? Nothing. But if this was a championship match for WrestleMania, would you rather see a Charlotte at that main event or a Candice LeRae at that main event?
Right, no. And like Marked by Wrestling said, seeing Charlotte and Jade would be the funnest.
You know what I mean? Nothing against Candice LeRae, but this just not how she's been booked. She's not been booked to be a beast like that.
She's not a beast like that. She's small.
SMO. But so is Lena Vega now. Be careful. You about to cross some lines. Yeah, he almost broke character. You're not lying. There you go, Steven. You know what I'm talking about. Ryback. Chief Ryback. The deadliest man alive with a chef's knife. And I've watched it a few times since. And, I've been on many a train. I've never known a train to be quite so difficult to find somebody in. But it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. George Lewis has Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, I don't think Jade sells well for people who are too small. It just doesn't work for her. She needs people who are large.
Yeah, it doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. Who won the predictions cup between us three? I think that was Steven, right? Marked by Wrestling?
I think so. Marked by Wrestling. Did you win the PLE prediction?
I'm pretty sure that was Marked by Wrestling. Alexa's going to win this. Okay. Let me think about this. Let me think. Who would benefit more from this win?
Oh, we tied. Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we do.
I want to say Charlotte. I'm going to go Alexa.
Okay. I'm going to say Charlotte.
Yeah, let's see what we got. I could be wrong on this.
Why are you standing on her hair, bro?
Agreed. We got to figure out a tiebreaker system. We'll have to figure that out. Shakaroni pizza and Popeye chicken. I mean, if you want to do these eating challenges, I don't think, dude. I'm always amazed at like the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. this has got to go through your body, and your body don't want that. Your body don't want that. I promise you. Do you understand the amount of sodium and fat and everything that's in that thing? You can't just your body's not going to just shake off. Yeah, it's not good.
Shake it off.
It's not good. It's not good.
Oh, my ear is itching.
Yeah, we didn't think through the tiebreaker system. Sophie Duffy's right on that. Yeah, you're right. We didn't quite flesh that out. We will have to discuss. We will discuss this tomorrow. Mark by Wrestling. We will discuss the tiebreaker system tomorrow. The people deserve to know. They deserve a tiebreaker. Although I will say Charlotte's looking really good, and I hate to count out Alba Fire. I wouldn't mind a dark horse winning it, but I think they'll be in the because I also don't think I think they'll do a last chance match for those that lost. I don't really see Charlotte Flair doing that. I can see Alexa Bliss doing it. I don't really see Charlotte Flair doing it. You know what? Oh, man, this is tough. This is tough. Should I go Charlotte Flair?
I don't want to tell you where you got to go with what you feel.
All right, I'm going to go Charlotte Flair. I'm going to go Alexa Bliss. No, Charlotte. No, Alexa. I don't know.
Just be neutral. Nice. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, if Bianca's going to miss it, she needs to miss it. The thing is, I understand how that sucks, but you want to get healthy, dude. You don't want to be bad.
Wow.
I love it. I love it.
Candice.
Charlotte's getting treated like a piece of trash. There you go. Alexa Bliss taking out Alba Fire. Ooh, Charlotte Flair doing the exact same move to Alexa Bliss. Here we go. Woo! Setting up that figure 8. She's got the figure 4, and she's got it locked in. But Candice LeRae is up. She's up. Oh, snapperoni. Just took out Charlotte Flair. Big kick to the face by Alba Fire, taken out. Oh, no. Oh, Alba Fire just plants Charlotte Flair, moves her like an antelope. My goodness.
Imagine if Chelsea's like, well, she was in for me. That means I won.
Yeah. Well, I don't disagree with that, Sophie Dophie. I don't know who I want to see Seth Rollins cash in on. It's definitely not going to be John Cena. And it would be interesting to see Rollins Angels put down Gunther and he wins the title that way. It'd be cheap, but it's the only way that it would conceivably make sense. But that'd still be a tough thing to watch, considering how strong Gunther is. And I want to ask a question. I was thinking about this earlier. Is Ludwig Kaiser injured, or is he just not being used right now?
I don't know. I hope he's injured because I don't know why we haven't seen him.
Wow, Candice almost got the drop on Charlotte. We got a big spear by Charlotte to Candice LeRae.
She speared so hard, she did a whole flip.
Candice LeRae kicks out at 2. Oh, Kaiser's reading his DMs. Right.
That's funny.
Right. Charlotte, you shouldn't have. Yeah, you're right. Big boot by Charlotte.
Oh, wow. Mark by Wrestling. That is a fun fact.
Ooh, she's got the figure 8 locked in on Alba Fire.
Oh.
That's it. It's a tap. It's a no. Oh, wait a minute.
It's going to be a double win.
No,
because Alba Fire was down too.
Whoa, 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 whoa. So it's Alexa Bliss. I was right.
Wow.
I was really torn on this. Our original thought was right. Wait. Charlotte wants a mic. She wants a mic. Hold. Oh, no. Wait, what's happening right now?
I don't
She was
know.
motioning for a mic. She was motioning for something. All right, this is interesting. Perez, Cargill, Bliss on the other. Oh, I don't know.
And Oscar.
This is tough. Okay, Alexa Bliss with the win. Very good. I think the right woman won.
I don't know.
But we might have a salty Charlotte come out and cost her the match. That could happen. Okay, I don't know what y'all are doing down there. Is she down there?
I don't know.
Because I know you went out, but I hope you didn't do nothing you shouldn't have done. Go check it out. All right, here we go, folks. We're 2.5 in. Samantha Poole, you still with us? We're moving pretty good. You in here, Samantha? Yep. Here we go. Whoa! Main event time. This is the last fatal four-way situation. All right, so this is going to be a good one. We got Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Andrade, and Shinsuke Nakamura. Who y'all got for this? All right, Samantha Poole, you made it to 2.5 hours. Proud of you. Have a great night. We will see you Monday. Thank you very much. And to your family, happy Father's Day. Cross absolutely should have been in this tournament. And I don't know what we're doing with Cross. At this point, I almost feel like we are intentionally punishing him. And I don't know why that would be. I feel like we're intentionally punishing him. And I don't like it. Yeah, this is a tough one, man. Let me bring this up again. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Let me get this up. Let me get this up here so we can take a little look see. All right. Take a look. Take a look at what we got. All right. And this is not just who we want, like in our heart of hearts. I got to think about long-term implications. I got to think about who they want to feud with who. Like I just am trying to flesh this out. You've got Damian Priest, Cody Rhodes, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Andrade. All decent, heavy hitters. Everybody's been involved in one thing or another. Shinsuke has just been getting whatever he's been getting. Andrade, he's just been Andrade. I don't know how else to say this. He's been messing around with the LWO. I mean, not LWO, Legado del Fantasma, which could prove to be a factor in this match. As we've seen, shenanigans happen, and there are no DQs. If I'm to choose somebody that should win this and move on, I am actually going to go with Damian Priest. I'm going to go with Damian Priest on this one. Yeah. What's the situation? Down there, upstairs?
She's still here.
Downstairs or upstairs?
Downstairs.
Okay. So they were going downstairs with her. Okay. So I just put up the let me put it up again for B because she just walked back in. Take a look. All right, this is what we got. This is the main event.
Damian.
All right, well, there it is. We chose the same person. We chose the same person. Let's see what the people got to say.
Yeah,
I
but
think we got
that's
another
on
super chat.
SmackDown. I mean, that's on Raw. I believe that Jey Uso will be the last person, right?
What?
Raw. Jey Uso will be on the King of Ring tournament on Raw, right?
Yes. That'll be on Monday Night Raw. Ouch. Firefighter Jimmy, you cannot catch a break. I hope it wasn't your throwing arm. That sucks. I've mowed many a lawn, and it can be treacherous out there, my friend. So I hope you are taking care of that. Don't want to get that infected. The Three Kings. Come on, Three Kings.
Yes.
Now, wait. They showed Jay as the last person in the King of the Ring that wasn't announced yet. Did I miss them announcing that, or was that an accident? Adam Pearce announced it earlier.
Mm-hmm.
He actually announced it earlier, so you kind of did miss it. So it is going down. I personally wish it was Ilya Dragunov, but it is, in fact, main event Jey Uso.
But that's for Raw.
Yeah. Austin Moore. What up, Austin? I don't know how I feel about him being in this tournament. I don't know how I feel about him going after a title again.
Who?
Jay, because I just don't feel like they're going to do him right. And if they give him another shot, they wouldn't just take it away within 2 days. Oh, we don't even have a show on Thursday. What are we doing? All right, Jay, you're just going to wrestle. Get down to the Performance Center. Let's get you down to NXT, brother. I don't know.
Kylo.
I don't know. I don't know.
This cat earlier today, I was just petting Cloud, and he walked over, looked at Clouds, looked at me, and just started hissing.
My kisses. Look at my Stellas. Look at my Stellas. Look at this good girl. Hey,
We
Bone
need
Crusher.
to get another little kitten for Clouds to play with. Kylo would have a fit.
We got a kitten for the cat, and you want to get a kitten for the kitten?
I didn't expect Kylo to be so mean.
I like that graphic right there. R-Truth. And they're
I
still
like
calling him
that.
R-Truth. So
They don't know.
what do we do? Like, what is?
They don't know
I
what
thought it
they're
was his
doing.
Ron Killings. Here comes Shinsuke Nakamura. You know, I feel bad for Shinsuke. I do. I know he's collecting a check. I know he's still doing some kind of wrestling, but they ain't giving him nothing.
Yeah.
They ain't giving him nothing really of any significance to do. I feel for my man. Right, Stella? I feel for my man. Right? Bone Crusher? We got some Wawa. George says Damon ain't winning this match. You could be right.
Damon is winning this match.
I mean, you could be right.
Come on,
But
Damien.
then again,
Come on, Damien. Not that I'd be
you
mad at
could be
Shinsuke,
wrong.
but y'all don't know what to do with Shinsuke to save your life.
What should you get for dinner? Are you ordering out, Dro Davidian? You can never go
Olive
wrong
Garden.
with Chinese food. I guess
Olive
Olive Garden. I guess Olive Garden. She
Ever
loves
since they started.
she loves Olive Garden.
I swear every time I see that, it reminds me of the Las Vegas thing.
Yeah. I wonder how it is to have like Andrade and Charlotte were hot and heavy. They get married. They got divorced quietly.
And now they're on the same
And now
show.
they're on the same show. Like, is there any Like you typically, and I've told her this, like when you break up with somebody, like it's done. I don't mess with my ex, and it's just it's a wrap. And I think about that with like celebrities. Like I think about that sometimes with Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston, and you don't want to think about your ex. And you turn on the TV and you just happen to, you know what I mean? Or you're driving down the street and there they are. Like you can't escape them. You know, typical normal relationship, you can escape your ex. You can move on with your life. I'm kind of curious if this is a thing where they're good, or is it still like, oh, here she comes. Like you see somebody walking, like you don't want to talk to, and you go the opposite direction.
I mean, how long was a
I do
marriage
that
really
well.
going to last when you don't speak the same language?
It was the language of love.
That only goes so far.
It was the language of el corazón.
It only goes so far.
El corazón. All right, here it comes, Damian Priest. All right, folks, place your bets, place your bets, place your bets. Who do you have for this win? Who is advancing in this tournament?
I actually be thrilled if it was Andrade, to be honest with you, but I feel like I've given up hope.
Yeah, Nikki Bella and John Cena, that's a whole different thing. We saw their relationship unfold on television.
Yes, that's even weirder.
Ugh. John Cena is a hard man to love. I hate to say it like that. That is a hard man to love, dude. I'm sure he can be a nice guy and all, but that is a hard man to love. But I get it. You move into my place. Okay, I'm going to need you to just sign these forms in triplicate if you can. We just so happen to have a notary here. If you could just sign here, initial here, date here.
You get it? That's not something you tell somebody after they've moved out of their house and they have arrived at your home. That's something you tell somebody before
I get
they give notice at their place.
I get why he did it, and I don't disagree with what you're saying in regards to how it should have been done. I'm saying I get it as in why somebody in his position feels like he needs to protect himself. Because let's be honest, let's keep it 100. There are opportunists out there, even people with the best of intentions. People break up. You do not divorce the person that you married. That's the reality of the situation. You do not divorce the person that you married. Therefore, that loving, wonderful person that you thought X, Y, and Z, if things go south, it can get ugly.
Here's the reality of it. Just like you said, you don't divorce the person that you married. When you marry somebody, you're marrying the best version of that person. Usually, you knew I was not nice, but usually you are marrying the best version of somebody. And not everybody grows in the right direction. People hurt each other, and instead of putting your pride aside and caring that you hurt somebody and trying to make it right, you could get animosity, resentment, and by the time you're getting divorced, you could divorce the worst version of that person. So there are times where people will stay friends and be like, you know what, this isn't working out. You know, it's no ill will. It's just, we don't do it for each other anymore. But most of the time, I think that it's really, you're not who I thought you were. But you really got to take the time to get to know somebody on every level, because everybody has a worse side of themselves.
FICO score. Let's talk about it.
FICO score.
Let's talk about taxes. What tax exemptions do you have? Tax liabilities.
True story, Marked by Wrestling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you remember that? Anybody that watched their show? I mean, yeah, he's pretty anal about his place, which is fine. Totally get it. He's got a sitting room. He had a smoking room. He just seems. All right, here we go. Nakamura taking it to
You're getting
Damian
BJ's.
Priest.
That sounds good.
All right, Joe, that's actually fair. BJ's is actually quite delicious. They got a good veggie burger there. Andrade did a nice dive. Took out the competition. Bodies on the floor.
Oh, yeah, he did not like her cooking in his kitchen. No one had used his kitchen. He didn't want nobody using his kitchen. He was all salty about it, was cleaning everything behind her.
It's like, dude, this is a kitchen. It's meant to be cooked in.
Right. Nah, it was just for show. He's like, why
it's
can't
meant
we
to be
just
looked
eat
at.
it?
This is my house is a museum. It needs to be treated as such. Okay, John Cena. And I'm hoping, and this was years ago, so I'm hoping that because he's since gotten married, something he never thought he would do.
Mhm.
I would hope that he has grown and learned and is a better person than he was when we saw him all those years ago.
Oh gosh, Andrade, that looked awful.
He's holding that knee.
Oh no.
He's holding that knee.
That hurt me. Oh no.
Shinsuke's going at him.
No.
Just took out Andrade. I got it. Damian Priest, Cody Rhodes in the middle of this ring, getting it on. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Cody tried to snap him, but Damian said, nah. Of course, Cena's wife. Well, we don't know if Cena's wife doesn't have a problem with him. We don't know what's going on. We don't see it highlighted the way that it was with Nikki Bella. But clearly, they love each other. Otherwise, he wouldn't have gotten married. He wasn't about to do it. He did it once before. I think this is his second marriage. He was married before. Things went terrible. He was soured, and I can't blame him for wanting to protect himself. I don't want to do the same thing. I get it. People can be scandalous.
Talking about
you and me. Yeah, he had a curfew for her. I mean, but the thing is, she was a willing participant because she loved him. She's like, okay, I will do all this. She didn't have a gun to her head. She could have walked away at any time. They had her own place. She had her own place.
I mean, she loved him so much. She thought that she could give up on her dream because she loved him so much and wanted to be with him. And once it came to marriage time, she realized, I really cannot give this up. I want this, especially with her daughter having kids. Like
her daughter.
I mean, her
kids?
sister having kids. Like she
like her
just
unborn child had a kid.
Sorry, you know what I meant.
You're Superman. I don't know. Mark Bar Wrestling, we're going to be taking a field trip. We will be going to see this, us, the Coalition, Discount Tuesday, Superman. Let's do it.
You already got your Superman tickets?
I can respect that. I'm really on the fence with the guy that's playing Superman. I need to see the film. I need them to convince me. This is sort of like how I felt with Ben Affleck playing Batman. I was totally unconvinced. And then I saw him like, okay, I just don't like the way the actor looks. I just don't. I have a real problem with it. And I don't see him as Superman. But maybe this during the process of me watching the film, I will be won over and convinced.
Hey, man, we felt the same way about Ben Affleck. We felt the same way about Twilight, dude. And those movies were good.
Yeah.
Well, they did a good job.
Yeah. All right, Shinsuke Nakamura taking it to Cody Rhodes. Looking good right now. Cody setting up the figure four. He's got it locked in. He's got it locked in on Shinsuke. And anybody that's had the figure four slapped on him knows it hurts like a son of a bee. And there goes Andrade taking out Cody Rhodes. Yeah, they were dealt bad scripts, but this is the problem that I have with this. And I know there's a lot of factors that goes into making a movie, but my thing is this. You don't make movies like that on a whim, right? You got the studio backing, you've got the writers, you got the directors, you're getting the actors. It's a whole lot of going ons. in the making of a major motion picture. And I hate seeing films suffer from cataclysmic scripts or reshoots or whatever else. And if you're trying to compete with the MCU and you needed to make sure that everything you did was tight and right, and unfortunately, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Trying to get up here, fatty.
And that's their fault. Stella. Come here, Stella.
Hey, man, the Jack Schneider version was good, whatever it's called. What's the name? Zack Schneider?
Yeah. So, wait. Jack, who?
Zack Schneider?
Zack.
Zack.
Yeah. And Batman versus Superman, that had the potential for something great. And
That's so weird, Ryan. Why would they do that?
you know, it was what it was. And we're stuck with it. Uh-oh.
We want tables.
We got the Slim Jim table. Look at that right there.
Get the tables.
That table should be the dude wipes table. Anytime you get put through a table, get dude wipes.
Don't put Andrade through
Everything
the
is
table.
branded.
No, not Andrade. Andrade put him through the table.
That's what I'm talking about.
No. Block it. Block it.
Yeah, the ending was what it was, but that's why we got Justice League. So, you know. Looks like Damian Priest and Cody Rhodes are going to get in there grandstanding in there hot dogging. Here you go, Andrade. No. Shinsuke saved him.
Bam!
And Cody Rhodes goes through the table.
I knew Cody was going through that table.
Snap it to a Slim Jim table. Ooh, yeah. That's happening. And another commercial break.
That's going to leave a mark. That's funny, Mark. Where's Three Diglets tonight?
Watching Jurassic. Does anybody want to see Jurassic World? I just don't know. I just don't. Like I don't get it. I don't get it at this point. Why are we still how are we still messing around with these dinosaurs? How are we not figured out 20 years ago humans and dinosaurs just don't get along?
Well, you and I will go on the Jurassic World ride again and again, don't we?
It's not real dinosaurs.
It feels like it.
I know my limits. Who was the greatest NXT's women's champion? I mean, Asuka comes to mind almost immediately.
Yeah.
JC Jane right now, I think she's no, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Nothing against JC Jane. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I mean, honestly, I know they took it from Stephanie to bring her up here, but the only reason they took it from her is to bring it up here. She was defending it, twice in one night? I mean, she had 2 titles at one time. I'm gonna give it to Stephanie.
Yeah, I would not have minded if they had a I would probably say Stephanie Vaquer if she had the reign that Asuka did. Asuka held that. She was undefeated. She held that reign, that title for ever.
But that's because she was on there forever.
That's
They
my
wanted
point.
Stephanie on the main roster
did
so
good.
bad that she held it the whole time she was there.
Mandy Rose. Okay. She wasn't bad. Well, you said the greatest. Shayna was good. Ember Moon was good. I like Ember Moon a lot. You only saw one of the Jurassic Park movies. Well, you're not missing anything. They're all pretty much the same. They're
That is
just
not
they're all pretty
true.
much the same.
The OG Jurassic Park movie, and then when they decided the first one, then when they decided to reboot these, and Chris Pratt had pet dinosaurs that were loyal to him. That's not the same.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Those
That's fair.
two,
All right, that was cool.
yeah.
That was cool. But the Abdominus Rex, there was one, I think it was that one that they named this abomination Abdominus Rex. And I thought it was the most abhorrent name I'd ever heard. Abdominus. Who came up with that? Abdominus Rex?
Yeah.
I almost laughed in the theater when I heard that. Abdominus Rex. Okay. I felt that was the equivalent of the 24/7 title. This will be defended 24. No, Mick Foley, put it back in the bag and get out of the ring. Unacceptable.
Nice.
Abdominus Rex. Thank you. Abdominus Rex. Just terrible name. Terrible.
Oh.
Terrible name.
Oh. You know what's crazy about this match is when you look at all the guys that are in here, these three in the ring are heavy, heavy hitters.
Oh, yes.
And they're all fighters. Cody is not a heavy hitter.
Cody's trying to get back in it.
He is not on the same level as them. I'm sorry.
But his brother would be.
His brother would be, absolutely.
There we go. There we go. Cody's feeling it right now. This took out Andrade. Uh-oh. Nope.
Woo, Shinsuke.
Kinshasa to the back of Cody's head. We got a cover. 2. Andrade broke it up. Almost happened. Ooh, Athena versus Stephanie Vaquer. Now we're talking. Good. I'm glad Wardlow's a part of it. American Gladiators was a good show. I can't wait to see the reboot. Because there's a whole generation that really should see what we saw back in the day. American Gladiators was a decent show. The only thing about American Gladiators is that it got to a point where like you were watching, like, okay, the competition, like, you know how this is going to go.
Woo!
So it would change a little bit. There we go. Spinning elbow. Andrade just took out Damian Priest. We got a cover. Shinsuke breaks it up. For those that can't see, let me go ahead and demonstrate on the dog. This is what's going on in the ring right now. Bam, 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 bam. Want some of that, dog? Yeah. Rake in the eyes. Yeah. Gouge in the eyes. Yeah. Headbutt.
Hey, Nikki Smith.
Yeah. Oh, she's trying to kiss me with the headbutt. Okay. I can't do it on the dog. I tried. I don't know if Athena would want to go back to WWE. It's not a safe space.
I would love to have these two. I'd like to see these two one-on-one.
I'm trying to forget that, Sophie Duffy. I'm trying to forget that, brother. Damian Priest is feeling it right now. Trying to set up the Razor's that. Nope. Cody slipped out. Dang. Cody hit that Cody cutter halfway across the ring.
Stop biting.
Crossroads. Andrade.
No.
Oh, but Shinsuke's now choking out Cody Rhodes. He took way too long with that. Cody Rhodes got the Cody cutter. Coming Crossroads on a Shinsuke.
Oh, wow.
Cody
Cody
Rhodes
took
with
it.
the win.
I did not have Cody for the win for this.
Cody Rhodes for the win.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta strongly disagree with this decision. I strongly disagree with this decision. Yeah, this is a boo for me. Good match though. Good match. I did enjoy it, but nah. This is a boo for me. So we got Sheamus, Rusev, Reed, Uso. That's scary.
Stacked card.
That's scary right there. That's scary. 3 of those men I want to see go at it.
Scary.
It's scary. It's scary.
Scary.
That kinda. No, George, I'm not stopping the cap. I did not think. I thought Damian Priest was going to get this. I did. I'm not pleased with this. Not pleased with this.
Yeah, no, I didn't think they were going to give it to him.
But whatever. All right, drop your rate for Friday Night Smackdown because we do got to get to the tattoo parlor to see if we're going to get any ink work done on Friday the 13th.
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't want King of the Ring to be how we get Cody versus Orton. Yeah. Firefighter called it for Cody. Firefighter's giving it a 10.
Okay.
JR's giving it an 8. Mark by Wrestling says it's an 8 just for keeping it moving tonight. Good job, WWE. Yeah, they move pretty quickly.
Yeah.
They move pretty quickly tonight. I will have to admit. I mean, I suppose Cody has to go back to Cena at some point, but this is kind of what I'm saying. There are a lot of moving parts right now on the Cena train. Okay. And at this juncture, the Cena train, to me, while some say at the end of the line is Cody Rhodes, and I'm not so sure about that. I'm not so sure Cody Rhodes needs that title again. I'm not so sure Cody Rhodes needs to be the guy that takes him out. We're totally forgetting about Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns has been taking a hiatus, but he has said he wants that title. We got killings over here. I know Cody Rhodes is going to be wanting to get into the picture. Obviously, whoever wins the King of the Ring is going to get a shot. I'm just not totally convinced that Cody Rhodes is the end-all, be-all, end of the stop, last of the line for John Cena.
I think much like we were saying before, does Cody Rhodes need a crown to get a title shot? No. It was the same kind of thing that we were saying about Seth with Money in the Bank.
And that was a mistake. That was a mistake.
That was a mistake.
Let's see.
Hello, Monkey Brother.
Well, Monkey Brother.
Ni hao.
George is giving it an 8.5. Ni hao. Dylan Danger gives it a 9. Ryan Armstrong gives it an 8.5 on that Richter scale. Sophie Dopey giving it a perfect 10. Justin Holocrane, a perfect 10. It did go by fast, Rick RT. You're right. Wesley gives it an 8. So what is your rate and your hot take for Friday Night Smackdown?
I'll give it an 8. I don't love Alexa Bliss moving forward over Charlotte. I think that it makes sense for the queen to be the queen of the ring, and they're obviously that nobody wants her to just go to the front of the line. Everybody wants her to earn her way. That would have been a way to earn her way towards a title shot. And so I don't know. Because I don't think Alexa is going to take it all the way. So I guess to me, I felt like that was kind of a waste. And then I don't think that Cody Rhodes needed it. I don't even think he needed to be in the match because he's Cody Rhodes. So I would have much rather seen Damian or Andrade get a chance. So I'm just going to say, but it did move along and, it wasn't a boring show. It was good. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a 8 out of 10.
Okay. Sophie Dovey gives us 100 out of 100. Thank you, OG.
Thank you.
Michael Bacar said the show was trash. I'm giving it a 0 out of a 0.
Basketball edits, if Sammy did somehow pull out that victory and then we get Jay pulling out the victory on this side, we would have Sammy versus Jay, which would be pretty crazy. But I think that Sammy versus Jay needs to be saved for a heel Sammy turning on Jay, not just a random match.
So for me, I think the show was a definite 8. I flirt with an 8.5, but for sure an 8. It moved by really quickly. I was really happy with the pacing of the show. Glad that we saw Killings come out here getting his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Again, the weaker point is John Cena. I'm just not buying it. I don't know what John Cena is doing right now. I almost feel like John Cena is playing a caricature of himself. As good of an actor as John Cena has become, I don't feel like the caricature that he's playing of himself is one that he even believes. You know how you beg somebody to do something? Like earlier in the week, a person came down with like his grandson or something. And apparently the grandson like loves Michael Jackson, right? Like loves Michael Jackson. So he kept telling him like, do Michael Jackson, like to perform for everybody. And the kid was like, no, I don't want to do Michael Jackson. And then finally he was like, okay. And he did like a little thing. Like you beg somebody enough to like do something that they can do. And when they do it naturally, organically by themselves, like, oh wow, that was really good.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you force them to do it, you're like, that wasn't quite as good.
Right.
And that's what I feel like. I feel like John Cena is being forced to do something that he doesn't really want to do.
John Cena.
And I'm just not buying it. So he's still the weaker point of this for me. I liked him better the second go around when he was asking Jimmy Uso, have you seen R-Truth? I'm going to be out in the ring. That was better than him opening the show for me. So that's still the weaker part. Also, I will have to say, as a champion, Tiffany Stratton and John Cena, I feel like you should have kind of more so the last word. And not look, and even if you don't want to have the last word, don't look speechless. Tiffany looked speechless. Like she looked shook. Like she looked like I got nothing. I didn't write this far in my comeback, so I'm just going to look. You know what I mean? I didn't like that.
I mean, you could have just been like, well, good luck, girl. You could have even that,
something.
like something. Yeah.
Something. Because every champion, Charlotte, Rhea, like everybody would have snapped back.
Yeah.
And you just stood there. And that's great for Naomi. But dude.
Yep.
You could have given us something. But with that said, also wondering why, unless I'm mistaken, Jimmy Uso is not a part of this tournament.
Doesn't look that way.
So I'm glad we got a moment with him backstage.
But what are they doing?
There were some glaring oversights in this tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that's fair. I think the show overall moved pretty well. Definitely some weak points, but overall more highs than lows.
Mm-hmm.
8.5, I think is fair.
And Karrion Kross could have used a spot in here. I agree with you that he should have been in there somewhere. So I feel like that promo he cut was off the cuff and they didn't appreciate it. And now they're not using him even more.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Mark by Wrestling. We will see you tomorrow morning.
Oh, he did another super chat after that.
Coming in hot. Basketball edits. What up? Who do we think is going to win between Sammy and Orton? Me personally, who do you think?
Orton. I think.
It should be Orton. It should be Orton. Zay gives it a 7.5. CW gives it an 8. Michael says I'm giving it a 0 because of no cross.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready for Zilla Fatu's debut next week. Solo Sikoa promo. Yaramin!
Not a mean.
Mark by Wrestling with a super chat. Yes, indeed. My tournament didn't air, so I'm going to do a SD reaction show plus a tournament in about 20 minutes. Have a great night, everyone.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Nice. Y'all check that out.
That's awesome. All right, yeah. Bam. Go check out fellow coalition member Mark by Wrestling. He's going to be live in about 20 minutos.
And since he's on his way out, let me just say who won the fighter title tonight. Our runner up.
Okay. Yep. There we go.
Our runner up was no other than Three Kings. Woo woo.
All right. Three Kings gets the Miz Participation Award. Congratulations to the Three Kings. Yes, sir.
But that fighter title went to Mark by Wrestling.
Congratulations, Mark by Wrestling, the only Super Chat Championship with our channel mascots as the side plates. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations to everybody. We'll see. My team is not in the finals at all. Basketball edits should have been the Celtics, but that's quite all right. W Nostalgia gives it a 9, and Roland Berg gives it a 10. Michael Tolbert gives it an 8. All right, we are going to dip out of here because we are going to hop down to a tattoo shop and see what is and what isn't for Friday the 13th, the only Friday the 13th in 2025. Thank you to our Mod Squad for keeping an eye on everything, all love up in here. To our members,
Don't bite
we
me.
got some special
Don't
stuff
bite
coming up for you. Thank you, Three Digglers, if he's within earshot, because he gifted 100 memberships the other day. So to our newest members, stick around because we got something hot coming for you. To our subscribers, we wouldn't be where we are if it wasn't for each and every one of you. We are climbing, and we said in the chat earlier,
If we hit 100K by December 31st, 2025, A will cut his dreads.
call it all off. I'm gonna go R-Truth. I'm gonna go R-Truth. I'm gonna get the scissors. That's gonna be live on air, baby.
That's crazy.
Good night, Roland Bird.
Good night, everybody.
But I ain't worried about it. So
Thanks
You
for
know.
hanging out, watching with us.
it's a lot of subscribers to be getting, man. Rick RT is like 50,000, 50K. All right. To every single person that reached deep down into your pocket and showed that love because you love, thank you so much for your gift of generosity through Super Chat. Thank you for supporting us. We also pay it forward. We supporting a young man and a young lady. We are paying it forward with organizations in part thanks to your generosity. Thank you so much. We sincerely hope that we are number one in your hearts because you are absolutely number one in ours. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers in here and those that aren't and have a father. We sincerely wish you a happy Father's Day. We saw that somebody lost their stepfather just the other day, and our heart goes out to you. We're coming. She wants to go do her business as well. We love you. We thank you. We appreciate you. We know you have a lot of choices in this space, and we thank you for spending your Friday night with us. Please come back for some more A&B Convos for Wrestling Edition. On behalf of some very loud channel mascots, we will bid you all
adieu.
God bless you. Have a good night. Happy Father's Day.